KOFO. Stay tuned for the following special presentation from 1220 at 103.7 FM KOFO.
KOFO, your sports source for East Central Kansas and the home for Ottawa University Brave Sports, welcomes you to this broadcast of OU Braves Baseball, brought to you by Quality Structures, Dingle & Son Mortuary, Sutton's Jewelry, Advent Health Ottawa, and by Ottawa University, Kansas State Bank, Ottawa Recreation Commission, Lamb Roberts Price Funeral Home. OU Braves Baseball on KOFO is also brought to you by Adamson Brothers Heating and Cooling, CarStar, the Ottawa Herald, and Arvest Bank. Now let's go to the field for OU Braves Baseball. Here's KOFO's Casey Weeder.
From Alumni Park on the campus of Ottawa University in Ottawa, Kansas, good afternoon and welcome to Ottawa Braves Baseball as the number 17 ranked OU Braves with a record of 28-5, 16-3 in the KCAC take on the Southwestern College Mound Builders, 12-22, 3-16 in the KCAC. I'm Casey Weeder, joined by Matt Kincaid. And Matt, chilly one to start the day, starting to maybe warm up just a little bit, but definitely going to play a factor.
Yeah, no, it's definitely a cooler day. Batters today will definitely feel the sting of the bat in their hands if they don't square it up. It can be an advantage for pitchers to throw the ball more on the inside part of the plate and really get in on those hands of the hitters. Wind's blowing in today, very different than the game that we called on Tuesday with the wind blowing out. So I would expect maybe a little bit more of a low-scoring game. Braves may have to put the ball in play and do some stuff in a different way, as opposed to using 5 or 6 home runs today.
Ottawa, who won that game on Tuesday 16-1 over St. Mary, that was 16 runs, 15 hits, just the one error. But Ottawa got started quickly, 5 runs in the first, 3 in the second, 2 in the fourth, 5 in the fifth, and 1 in the sixth to win that one after 7 innings, 16-1. The team that St. Mary was coming into that matchup winners of 4 straight, but the long ball again playing such a huge part for OU as they came away with 5 home runs in that game and getting big hits with 2 outs.
Really, they did. It was good to see them push those runs across with 2 outs and use that as a kind of an ignition to kickstart their offense in that game and take advantage of that. And that's what good teams do, is if they figure out ways to get runs home with 2 outs in big situations.
We'll go ahead and take our first break on the pregame show. You're listening to Ottawa Braves Baseball on KOFO.
My name is Darby Whitell. I'm from Ottawa, Kansas. I'm studying biology, and I'm a freshman at Ottawa University. I didn't expect how involved I would feel coming here. It's almost kind of like its own community. I'm very close with my family, like my parents, my brothers, my grandparents, they're all my big support systems, and they can come see my sporting events. Coming here was one of the best decisions I could have made.
The right decision for you is Ottawa University. Find out more by visiting ottawa.edu.
When it comes to jewelry, the fit is important, not just on your finger, but on your wallet. Hi, this is Lindsay Sutton at Sutton's Jewelry in downtown Ottawa, where we work to fit your ring to fit your budget. Diamonds come in all shapes and sizes and price ranges. The last thing we want is for you to think you can't afford a beautiful new ring. Come see our selection at Sutton's Jewelry, 213 South Main, downtown, where there's no high-pressure sales. We just want to be sure the fit on your finger matches the fit on your finances. You've got it made at Sutton's Jewelry.
Welcome back to Alumni Park as we get set for OU and Southwestern. Here in just a couple of minutes, we'll get you the starting pitchers for this afternoon. On the mound for the Builders will be Jacob Crabtree, making his 9th appearance, a record of 2-5 on the year, as he has an ERA of 7.14. He's thrown 40 innings, 47 strikeouts, has a really high strikeout per 9 at 10.47. He's a big guy, 6'5" from Corinth, Texas, and a transfer from Angelo State, so he's faced high-quality opposition. And you talk about a low-scoring game. Ottawa's got to find a way to just put the ball in play early on and scratch a couple across.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I think, it always feels warmer when you're in the lead. And to have the lead and playing ahead as having to chase from behind in that case. Crabtree, with 47 strikeouts, only 17 walks, good control, good command. I'm assuming we're going to see today him really pound the zone on a cold day and try to get in out of the wind in the dugout. On the mound for the Braves, who has been the #1 starter for OU throughout the KCAC campaign, will be number 28, Stephen Norrell. This will be his 9th appearance as well. He's 5-1 on the year, has thrown 54 innings, 65 strikeouts, 3.17 ERA, just 14 walks, and coming off that complete game last Friday where he went 9 innings,
gave up just 6 hits, 2 earned, 1 walk, and 12 strikeouts at 112 pitches. And just a guy who's going to go out there and grind for you. I mean, it doesn't matter if he gives up 5 runs in the first, able to go a complete game, shutout, just the same, just mentally all the way through when it comes to the highs and lows of a baseball game.
No, you're exactly right. Kind of that bulldog mentality, grabs the ball and wants to be on the mound and wants to compete. He's a competitor, and his demeanor really doesn't change. You're hard pressed to know whether he's excited or frustrated or upset, but just as a competitor for sure.
The senior from Keller, Texas, at 6'4", and Ottawa's starting pitching this year has just been tremendous. They have an ERA at 3.35. As you throw Norrell in game 1, it's been Tyler Bryant in game 2, and then Hector Sepulveda in game 3. And when you have 3 upperclassmen pitching as well as they are right now, it's tough to beat this ball club.
It really is, and having for a couple of those guys, having seen KCAC competition the last couple of years, they understand what it takes to be competitive in this league. And Coach Grinder and the staff have done a great job in helping fine-tune their deliveries and grips on the baseball and change their mentality into an attack mode for that.
We're going to take our last break before the first pitch here from Ottawa as we get set for Braves and Builders. You're listening to Ottawa Braves Baseball on KOFO.
You know your closet well, but what does it sound like? Yes, your closet. Does it whisper your taste? Does it scream your taste? Stitch Fix gets to know your unique style and fit. Its selection transforms to show you only the looks and trends you'll love. With a shopping experience that evolves alongside your taste, your closet will scream so you without actually screaming. Stitch Fix for women and men. We're so you.
Liberty Mutual Insurance Company presents and Doug.
Check it out, Limu, a roadside carnival.
Step right up, folks. Test your strength. Come see the fire-breathing baby.
Let's fan out and tell people that Liberty Mutual customizes your car insurance so you only pay for what you need.
Look, an emu wearing sunglasses.
Limu, you're famous. Only pay for what you need.
Liberty, 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 liberty.
Now at T-Mobile, you can get the incredible iPhone 13 on us on the network with more 5G bars in more places.
This is the year, Amelia. The year I become a famous influencer.
Oh, yeah? Why's that?
I just got the new iPhone 13 at T-Mobile. It has the most advanced dual camera ever on an iPhone, so my videos and photos are gonna look amazing. And check it out. I have 5G, even out here.
Whoa.
I'll be able to post tons of content. Us influencers gotta stay fresh,
Nice. So were you gonna learn to sing or dance or something?
Better. Yodeling. Ooh, let's hike up that hill and do a live stream. Yodeling.
I'm good. Thanks.
Head into T-Mobile today, because when you switch, you can get the new iPhone 13 on us on every plan with eligible trade-in. All on T-Mobile's 5G network, with more 5G bars in more places.
Phone via 24 monthly bill credits with qualifying new line plus tax for well-qualified customers. Contact us before canceling service to continue remaining bill credits or credit stop and balance on required finance agreement is due. T-Mobile is America's largest 5G network. Details at T-Mobile.com.
Sports, information, and entertainment in East Central Kansas. KOFO K279CS Ottawa, where keeping you informed comes first.
Welcome back. We do have a couple moments before the national anthem, and Southwestern coming in at 12-22, 3-16. They have lost 8 in a row. They were swept by St. Mary last weekend, Matt. They have not won since March the 7th, so they're definitely due. And just so much on the line right now for Ottawa coming into this one. They have a 1-game lead over Friends, McPherson, and Tabor, and you just can't. We know how this conference goes, right? It's all the way one down to last place of this conference. You cannot take a moment off. And Ottawa wants to continue to build on this 5-game winning streak.
No, you're exactly right. And, the KCAC tournament is just around the corner here in about 3 weeks or so for the tournament and positionings ahead. Ottawa right now has the 1 seed, which is big. Wouldn't have to play opening day potentially in the tournament, which allows the pitching staff an extra day of rest. And you get to see a team that's from that. But also big series looming down the road with Tabor in a couple weeks here. That's probably going to end up deciding. In many cases, you would expect that that's going to be a deciding factor in kind of how the conference standings shake out as well.
Southwestern did play midweek, but theirs is on Wednesday, unlike Ottawa, who played Tuesday. They fell 20-10 to Oklahoma Wesley, and Oklahoma scored 9 runs in the second, 5 in the third. They're actually up 18-0 at one point. but the Builders able to come back. They cut it to 18-10 as they scored 6 in the 6th. Chris Weatherford was 2 for 3 with an RBI. Matthew Hennon 1 for 1 with a pinch hit grand slam. Players to watch out for the Builders: Jason Braves hitting 289, 5 home runs, 25 runs batted in. And then Angel Velez, who's hitting 298, leads the team in home runs with 7 and RBIs with 28, slugging at 567. As their last win was March 20th when they swept Sterling. They won that final game at 9-7. And you can't make the mistakes sometimes this Ottawa team can do, which we talked to Gabe about that, where they boot it around the infield or just allow teams to stay in the game.
Exactly.
Well, we will take our break for the national anthem. We come back first pitch. You're listening to Ottawa Braves baseball on KOFO.
DQ presents. Picture this. You stand before the awe-inspiring new signature stack burger menu at DQ and your mouth wonders, where have you been all my life? That's 5 taste bud tempting cheeseburgers with 100% real seasoned beef. You peek at the loaded A1 stack burger with 2 premium sauces. Then the flamethrower stack burger with tongue-tingling jalapeno bacon. Then you realize moments like these are exactly why we have the DQ signature stack burger menu. DQ. Happy tastes good. Get it delivered at DQ.com.
Now at T-Mobile, you can get the incredible iPhone 13 on us on the network with more 5G bars in more places.
This is the year, Amelia. The year I become a famous influencer.
Oh, yeah? Why's that?
I just got the new iPhone 13 at T-Mobile. It has the most advanced dual camera ever on an iPhone, so my videos and photos are gonna look amazing. And check it out. I have 5G, even out here.
Whoa.
I'll be able to post tons of content. Us influencers gotta stay fresh, you know?
Nice. So, were you gonna learn to sing or dance or something?
Better. Yodeling. Ooh, let's hike up that hill and do a live stream. Yodeling.
I'm good. Thanks.
Head into T-Mobile today, because when you switch, you can get the new iPhone 13 on us on every plan with eligible trade-in. All on T-Mobile's 5G network, with more 5G bars in more places.
Phone via 24 monthly bill credits with qualifying new line plus tax for well-qualified customers. Contact us before canceling service to continue remaining bill credits or credit stop and balance on required finance agreement is due. T-Mobile is America's largest 5G network. Details at T-Mobile.com.
The Ottawa Herald's new owner, Cherry Road Media, is bringing back local news to your local newspaper and wants your help. Send news tips or story ideas to news@ottawaherald.com. For advertising, call Erica, 785-577-3935.
As we get set for the Braves to take the field here at Alumni Park, reminder it's 46 degrees, feels like it's 39. Wind will be coming out of the northwest at 14 and gusting up to 21. Definitely going to play a part, but it is supposed to warm up a couple more degrees as the afternoon goes on, and hopefully we'll see the sun a little bit too.
Yeah, absolutely. The most important thing I can, for me personally, I can deal with cooler weather, but it's nice to be dry.
Ottawa in the black jerseys, black pants, white pinstripes with Ottawa across the chest in white, outline in gold with the black hats. Builders in gray jerseys, gray shorts with the S on the right side of the jersey. Kind of an old school look like it. Very minimalist. Going with the purple hats as well. This is game 1 of a 3-game set. As they'll play 1 today, going 9 innings, and then tomorrow 9 followed by a 7 is to close up the series. But this conference right now is completely, it is all up for grabs. And we talked about how important it is to try and grab one of at least the first 2 seeds. As when you get to Great Bend, those first 2 seeds get the first day off, which means your ace is going to be going up against at least the 2 or maybe the 3 from some of these other teams in the conference.
Yeah, no, it's huge and it's key, and it also gives you a chance for the pitchers to actually do a little live scout of the other teams before they play that day as well.
Ottawa defensively will line up with Jeffers in left, Farnham in center, De Leon in right, Desai at third, Johnson at short, Wiesner at second, Bone at first, Sizemore behind the plate, and then you'll have Steven Norrell on the mound for the Braves, coached by Gabe Grinder, as Grinder, who picked up his 102nd win, on Tuesday. He's 102-58 his 4th season for Southwestern. They are coached. Let's take a look at Kevin Frady in his 5th season, the record of 80-107.
Should be a good day for the game here. Excited to see the Braves in game 1.
As leading it off will be Sterling Sperling for Southwestern. Norell's fastball in there for strike one, evens the count at 1-1. Sperling hits from the right side. 1-1 delivery, breaking ball lifted out of play is the count to 1-2.
Good pitch there by Norell. Some good late movement on that. Looked like maybe a two-seam fastball.
Sperling hitting .219, 2 home runs, 10 RBI. 1-2 delivery, tries to go with the slider outside. Sperling not chasing, evens the count at 2-2.
Braves outfielders look to be playing pretty much straight up.
2-2, another breaking ball, and this one gonna catch Sperling looking for out number one in the top of the first. A strikeout for Norell.
Nice pitch there by Norell. Breaking ball in at the knees on the inside corner. Sperling really didn't have a chance at that one.
Batting second will be Jason Bray, number 14, 6'2 junior from Antioch, California. Transfer from Los Medanos Community College. First pitch, breaking ball for a strike. That slider again working well right down the heart of the plate. Bray leading his team at 289. 5 home runs, 25 runs batted in. Actually has more plate appearances than anyone else on this team with 114. 0-1 on the way from Norell. Another breaking ball. This one's going to be grounded to third. Zazaya up with it and gets Bray by a couple steps for out number 2.
Nice job there by Zazaya. Slow roller, was able to scoop it up and set his feet, make a strong throw across the diamond for the out.
Batting third is Angel Velez, the 5'8 senior catcher from Puerto Rico. Transfer from Ranger College out of Texas. Velez, 7 home runs on the year, leads the Builders. Starts out with a slider from Norell, and Stephen gets ahead at 0-1.
Norell's looking really good right now.
Velez, right-handed hitter. 0-1 delivery, another breaking ball that gets Velez to chase, and it's quickly 0-2. That battery of Sizemore behind the plate, and Norell on the mound. 0-2 pitch, another breaking ball lifted softly towards center. Farnham's going to call everyone off and make the grab for out number 3. So a quick inning for Norell as he faces the minimum. Braves coming to the plate. You're listening to Ottawa Braves baseball on KOFO.
Today on Hey Culligan, soft water, cleaner environment. What do you say, Greg?
Hey Culligan, are you saying if I have a Culligan high-efficiency water softener, I'm also helping the environment?
It sounds like you're saying it, Greg, and yes, you are, because with the Culligan high-efficiency water softener, you'll use less detergent, soap, and harsh chemicals, and that's good for the planet.
Now you're saying it.
You bet I am, Greg. Soft water and a cleaner environment is already on the way. Let us help you out with a free in-home water test from a local Culligan water expert at Culligan.com.
My name is Jose Trejo. I'm a junior here at Ottawa University, and I'm currently studying exercise science. One of my favorite things about OU is that it's a small community, and coming from Western Kansas, where all there is small country towns, I felt right at home as everyone kind of just felt like family. It's a great community. It has a lot of support behind it, and most of the professors here are extremely well about getting you to understand the knowledge that they want you to understand.
Education for a lifetime at Ottawa University. To find out more, visit online at ottawa.edu.
Norell looked good in that top half of the inning, Matt, as he was able to really get that slider working to the outer part of the plate to those righties.
Yeah, no, really good job. Comfortable, quick, efficient inning. Couple fly balls or a strikeout, a fly ball, and then a ground out. Looked good. Always nice to get the first inning jitters out of the way.
Defensively for the Builders, it'll be Breer in left, Bray in center, Merriweather in right. As it'll be Seabolt at Seabolt at third, Sperling at short, Hagen at second, Crabtree at first. Tinsman behind the plate as he will catch Jacob Crabtree, as we mentioned, his 9th appearance. He's 2-5 on the year, big righty at 6'5". So he's going to face Wiesner, Farnham, and Bone, same lineup for the Braves from Tuesday. Crowd's starting to pile in a little bit, Matt. Just based off the release here early on for Crabtree, it's a kind of a unique windup.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see if the Braves hitters have any trouble kind of timing him up and being able to make some solid contact here.
Jonah Wiesner to the plate, hitting .435, 10 home runs, 31 runs batted in. He was 2 for 5 Tuesday with a home run. Actually led off the game for OU with a home run against St. Mary. Delivery from Crabtree outside with the fastball for ball 1, and I'll let you explain kind of what we're looking at here on this windup.
Yeah, it's just it's a little bit different for sure.
1 ball and no strikes. Delivery from Crabtree is going to catch the outside part of the play as we'll go 1-1, almost like he sets. The first movement is to faces towards the plate, then goes out to the side and then holds that position.
Yeah, it's just a kind of almost like a double set. Works from kind of the first base side of the rubber. Looks to be, over the top, kind of hides the ball.
1-1 with the changeup, able to catch, again, the outside part of the plate. The outer part of the plate definitely there right now.
Yes.
For both pitchers. It's Wiesner behind in the count at 1-2.
And with Crabtree's delivery a little bit, he gets his arms and knees and legs coming first and then the ball, so the hitter's got to have trouble.
Wiesner able to stay alive. Somehow that one gets off the pole and back behind us. Stays at 1-2. Wiesner, a 5'10" junior from Mission, British Columbia. Transfer from Allen Community College. 1-2 from Crabtree, goes with the fastball, just misses low. He thought he had strike 3 there, just maybe lower part of the zone. It's evens at 2-2.
Yeah, good pitch there, especially for a 1 ball, 2 strike count. See if you can get Wiesner to chase.
2-2 to Wiesner, fastball hit to center. And the center field able to come in on as the wind blows it back in, makes the grab as Bray has plenty of time for the first down.
Yeah, that ball kind of held up there. It looked like it might get down actually when it was hit, but held up long enough for Bray to come in and make the running catch.
Bring up Tyler Farnham. Farnham he went 1 for 3 with an RBI. On Tuesday, it's averaging 290. Driven in 16. The wind really whipping around Alumni Park right now. It shows bunt, drops the bunt down the third baseline, and it's going to go foul. And he would have had a base hit if that thing stayed fair.
Exactly. It looked good. Almost down the line. Have to get the Braves ground crew to rake the turf. Maybe curve the ball back into play there.
Farnham, a 6'2" sophomore from Santa Clara, California. Behind the count at 0-1. 1 down, bottom of the first, no score. Braves at the plate. 0-1 to Farnham. Fastball, this one's going to be hit to left, and it's going to drop for a base hit. Looked like it might have jammed him just a little bit, but able to work it out over shortstop for a single.
Yeah, good job there. Just took the pitch and hit it into left center field. Big turn there at first. The left fielder, Brer, kind of took his time fielding it, and I think Farnham had maybe ideas about trying to stretch that into a double.
Saw the Braves do that a couple times against St. Mary Tuesday. Farnham stands at first with the first base hit for OU on the afternoon, and Holland Bone at the plate, which we did get confirmation, Matt, from the coaches, which is crazy now that you can do the GPS with this, but 514 feet over the maintenance storage now. What used to be Marriott housing in center field, but hit a tree limb up above that as they were able to stay. Went 514 feet for a 16th home run of the year. They're going to throw back to first. Almost catches Farnham sleeping, but he does get that right hand back in time.
Yeah, that the baseball that Bone hit on Tuesday, one of the longest in-person home runs that I've seen.
1 ball, no strikes to Bone. Hitting .453, 16 home runs, 46 RBI. 1-0 delivery, a fastball. It's going to be hit to right, tailing down the line. Is that going to stay fair? It is, and it's foul. It would have been a home run, but what about that wind?
Yeah, the wind blowing across from left field for sure. Going to push anything into that right field corner.
And Gabe Griner going to come out and talk to the home plate umpire. Most of the Ottawa fans thought that was out of the ballpark. We had no idea. I didn't have a great look at it at all from where we were. So, I mean, it was tailing away, towards the foul pole, but I thought it was foul the whole way. But
yeah, the ball, the way that it tailed, it was up above the foul pole. I'm not sure that the umpire.
1 ball and 1 strike, 1 down, runner at first for OU. Bone was 2 for 2, reached base 4 times Tuesday, had a home run, so we mentioned his 16th of the year, go along with 45 runs batted in. One delivery from Crabtree's going to hit him on the leg, and he's going to take first base.
Yeah, that's to finish the thought on the wind, the way the wind's blowing across the field, if you start the ball out into right center field toward the scoreboard area, it's going to have a chance to carry itself out of the ballpark.
Reminds me a little bit of the wind we saw with that Oklahoma Wesleyan game to finish the year last year. There were a couple righties for Oakwood that just hit, just regular pop-ups to right that got out of the ballpark.
Yep.
So if you're a lefty today, if you can turn on one, but just go opposite field with it if you can. If you're a righty, have a shot at it.
Absolutely.
So that brings up Connor Jeffers, junior from Burlington, Kansas. Runners at first and second for OU and 1 down, and he's taking a fastball high for ball 1. Jeffers transferred from Southeastern Oklahoma State. But originally from Burlington. 8 home runs, 25 runs batted in, hitting .333. .1-0 delivery from Crabtree is going to be a fastball and foul back to the netting as we go to 1-1. So Farnham at first, Bone at second as Farnham reached on the single, Bone reached on the hit by pitch. Big opportunity here for Connor Jeffers. He went 2 for 5 with the home run, drove in 2. But with runners at first and second, opportunity to try and give Ottawa the early lead.
Yeah, obviously want to stay out of the double play here. Try to hit the ball to the right side and move the runners up. A big hole as the second baseman's working to hold the runner closer at second.
1-1 pitch from Crabtree, going to be lifted foul and out of play.
And you can kind of see Jeffers trying to take a shot to that right side with his swing.
Big pitch here in the inning. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 down. Bottom of the first, no score, but Braves with runners at first and second. Crabtree just kind of works out of that same windup, whether there's runners on base or not.
Yep, exactly.
1-2 pitch, fastball high, 2-2, trying to get Jeffers to chase.
So as a hitter, this is the pitch that you're probably expecting to be the good pitch, the action pitch, if you will. The pitcher's not wanting to go to 3-2. Jeffers should get something potentially to do something with here.
Well, here's something we've seen from Jeffers this year. He can lay down a bunt when he needs to. Farnham with great speed at second, time called to the plate, but I know it's 2-2 right now, but Braves have done some interesting things. I mean, overall on the year, dropped 24 sacrifice bunts, which is 8th in the country, and have 18 sac flies, which is 25th in the nation. 2-2 to Jeffers, a fastball, or breaking ball, excuse me, that's in the turf, nicely blocked by Tinsman behind the plate. So we'll go 3 balls and 2 strikes.
I think that point, Casey, illustrates the idea that the Braves are willing to do whatever they need to do to score, whether hit it out of the ballpark or play some small ball with some sack bunts and move runners around.
3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 down, bottom of the first. No score between OU and Southwestern. Braves with runners at first and second. Fastball is going to strike out. Jeffers looking. He'll go down for out number 2.
It looked like Jeffers was just frozen a little bit there on the action of that pitch, maybe expecting something off-speed breaking ball, but got fastball and just couldn't pull the trigger on it at that point.
We'll be up to Nicholas Sizemore to try and give OU the lead. Farnham had the 1-out single. Bone reached on a hit by pitch after that. Strikeout from Jeffers. Sizemore, 5'10" junior from Pryor, Oklahoma, behind the plate again today. And time called. Sizemore hitting .300, 5 home runs, 33 runs batted in. First pitch to him going to be a fastball high for ball 1. Crabtree up to 18 pitches in the inning. Feels like he's thrown more than that up to this point.
Yeah.
One-zero pitch inside, going to catch the corner. 1-1. His fastball looks very similar to his slider. I think Ottawa hitter's a little off balance right now as to what they're seeing, because it does work away from these righties.
Yep, exactly.
1-1 on the way. Fastball misses above the belt. 1-2-1.
And I think he's probably throwing that two-seam fastball, which has a little more life, a little more run on it. And, you know, but not as much spin. So Braves hitters are going to have to try to pick up the spin.
2-1 count, 2 down, bottom of the first. Braves at first and second. 2-1 delivery, chopped foul towards the Ottawa dugout. So we'll go to 2-2. Other series today, McPherson hosting Oklahoma Wesleyan. That's the series of the week in the conference. Sterling at Friends and York at Tabor.
Yeah, the McPherson Oklahoma Wesleyan series should be quite a game, especially if there's wind.
Could be a 30-28 type ball game out there in McPherson. 2-2 pitch, popped foul back to the netting as Sizemore stays alive.
Good swing there by Sizemore, just missed it, fouled it straight back.
So he'll choke up on the bat for the first time. Just looking to try and give Farnham a chance. It's great speed on the base pass.
Deuce is wild.
2-2 delivery is low and outside, and sliding over to get it was Tinsman. Kept Farnham from going to third.
Yeah, nice job there by Tinsman. Kind of square his shoulders and deflect that ball back out in front.
Everyone moving on the pitch. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Braves at first and second. Farnham stands at second, Bone at first. Sizemore at the plate. Three-two pitch. Gonna be hit down the line. Almost catches third base coach Josh Larinaga. Able to hop on out of the way. One of the few well-hit balls we've seen from Ottawa in this first inning.
Yep, exactly. Fast feet, Larinaga.
Rob Sagi over at first base on the inside the coach's box. Larinaga's a little more, likes to drift a little bit outside that box.
Wants to be part of the action.
Almost was just a second ago. 3-2 pitch, popped again and back out of play. Sizemore battling. Three balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Braves do have runners at first and second. Sizemore trying to bring him in. Delivery from Crabtree is going to be chopped foul again.
I think with the runners off and running, and now what, 4 consecutive foul balls. Bone looks like he might be anxious for
some outcome here.
Yes, he didn't realize they were running sprints.
No, he did score 4 runs on Tuesday. Show a little bit of speed. Actually scored from first base on one of those runs.
That's true.
3-2 pitch, chopped foul.
No, he moves good for a big man, for sure.
I don't know, he might be liking it today, staying warm a little bit.
That's true. That's true.
Bone really taking his time to get back over to first. Now that you've mentioned it, it's how he's 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Sizemore facing off against Crabtree. Got to be nearing our way towards 10 or 11 pitches at this at bat. 3-2 pitch, hit softly towards second. This is going to be a tough play. Who's covering at first? Did he step on the bag? Yes, he did. And he's going to get out number 3. So the Braves do leave 2 on base. No runs, 1 hit as we go to the second inning. No score between Ottawa and Southwestern. You're listening to Braves Baseball on KOFO.
Deer usually travel in groups, so if you see one cross the road, there may be others ready to bolt in front of your vehicle. Always be aware and be careful of deer nearby. A reminder from your friends at CarStar Ottawa. Call 242-8916. CarStar, relax. We'll take it from here.
This is Walt Dengel of Dengel & Son Mortuary. Truth and integrity are very important to us at Dengel & Son. Everyone at the funeral home has the moral character to speak the truth. This is Dengel & Son setting the standard for funeral service.
DQ presents... Picture this. You stand before the awe-inspiring new signature stack burger menu at DQ and your mouth wonders, where have you been all my life? That's 5 taste bud tempting cheeseburgers with 100% real seasoned beef. You peek at the loaded A1 stack burger with 2 premium sauces. Then the flamethrower stack burger with tongue-tingling jalapeno bacon. Then you realize moments like these are exactly why we have the DQ signature stack burger menu. DQ. Happy tastes good. Get it delivered at DQ.com.
Welcome back to Alumni Park as we play Sweet Caroline in the second inning, Matt. I know you want to make sure that gets out there on the airwaves.
Exactly. I need it stuck in my head early.
Crabtree able to battle back after runners got on with 1 out and get a strikeout and a soft ground out where he had to cover over at first. Close play from Sizemore, who not only did he have to dive head first into first, but had to sprint over, put his gear on, and come back out and catch the second.
Yeah, exactly. And it was a really close play. The first baseman kind of got stuck in no man's land on that slow roller between first and second, and pitcher did a nice job. Crabtree got over there to cover.
Javius Merriweather will lead it off and gets out in front of a changeup. Behind in the count at 0-1. Merriweather, a 5'11 junior from Hagerstown, Maryland. 0-1 delivery, slider outside. It goes 1-1.
You know, I often wonder when players come from geographically diverse, especially not Midwest areas,
how they find us.
And also initial thoughts. I have to believe that Southwestern a little bit different than Hagerstown.
But you never know, though. Could be. They could say Winfield is the Hagerstown of the Midwest.
Of the Midwest, true.
2-1 pitch, chopped towards the Ottawa dugout. 2-2.
I doubt that, but possible.
Merriweather hitting .261, has 2 home runs, driven in 20. He's drawn 21 walks. That's the most on the team. So he has had a lot of composure at the plate. That one fouled down the third base line. Top of the second inning. First batter for Southwestern in the second. 2-2 pitch, hit back up the middle for a base hit by Merriweather, and the leadoff hitter on base for the Builders.
Yeah, that pitch just was a little left out over the plate a little too much, and Merriweather put a good swing on it into left center field there for the first hit of the afternoon.
To the plate will be number 20, Josh Crabtree, a 6'7 junior from Corinth, Texas, transfer from New Mexico Tech. Crabtree hitting .314, home run and 11 RBI. Merriweather with short lead over at first. First pitch, a slider. I think he crossed up Sizemore there. He was set up outside. That thing ended up almost in the far left side of the plate. Umpire calls it a strike. Leadoff single from the Builders. 0-1 on the way. Fastball in there. The 0-2.
Yeah, nice pitch there. Kind of pitching the Mound Builders backwards here today. A lot of breaking stuff early in the count and then fastball late.
Oh, 2 delivery. Another breaking ball. Just misses. It's 1-2. Burrell with 17 pitches so far. A quick first inning. Merriweather at first for Southwestern, no down, top of the second. 1-2, low with the fastball. Had a little bit of trouble with his plant foot so far, kind of falling off to that left side. The count evens at 2-2. Two-two pitch, breaking ball, tried to get him to go after it. Count goes full.
Yeah, really working the bottom half of the zone there, especially with that breaking ball, trying to induce that ground ball double play here.
Crabtree does have 8 walks. 3-2 pitch, that one's well low for ball 4 as Morrell loses him after going up 0-2.
Yeah, and that's always frustrating. It's going to prompt a mound visit here from Coach Grinder. Probably the early visit here, I would say, just to come out, talk through kind of approach. You know, Coach Grinder might have seen something in his motion or just kind of get him refocused, you know, to take his mind off of the mechanics and so forth. And, or, you know, it could just be, you know, a mental checkup here, kind of a kick in the pants and say, let's go.
It's going to be Tyler Seabolt at the plate, 6'1" junior from Wichita, transferred from Newman. Also out of Wichita at the Division II level.
The Jets.
Yeah, this is a situation right now that you want to try and limit damage if you're Norrell. Just try and get that first out with runners at first and second with nobody down in the top of the second inning. First pitch to Seabold. He's going to drop the bunt. Sizemore going to try and field it, and he falls down trying to pick it up. And everybody's safe.
Yeah, just a little bit of tough luck right there, just from the perspective of as Sizemore went to set his plant foot to pick up the ball. It just kind of gave way and slipped on the turf. And now the Braves are kind of in a bit of a jam here in the top of the second.
Bases loaded, no outs. For Lachlan Breer, a sophomore outfielder from Perth, Australia.
So at this point, you know, if you're the Braves, you're thinking just obviously you'd like to get out with no runs, but you want to limit the innings, no crooked numbers here.
Breaking ball that Breer well out in front of for strike 1. Merriweather at third, Crabtree at second, and Seabold at first. 0-1 pitch, another breaking ball right down the middle for strike 2. Bases loaded, no outs, top of the second, no score. Strikeout here would go a long way for Norrell. 0-2 pitch, breaking ball misses outside. He's really only stuck to that slider so far.
Yeah, good pitch there. A little off the plate.
One-two, hit right off the end of the bat. That's going to score at least one. Braves are going to go to first. It is in time. And, oh, he did touch the bag.
Yeah.
So it is a double play. My apologies,
Yeah,
couldn't see it from here.
Yep, we kind of got screened there.
Thought the runner had already gotten to second, but it is a double play, so run does score with Merriweather to give the Builders a 1-0 lead. But great heads-up play there at second base from Wiesner to touch the bag and then go over to first for the double play.
Well, I just noticed just as the pitch was delivered, they had the shift on, and Wiesner was actually standing behind second base. So all he had to do was really pick up the ball and step on the base.
Fastball for a strike to Tinsman. So Crabtree, the only one left on the base paths. He's over at third. 0-1. Shot foul over the Southwestern dugout. It's 0-2.
Ottawa women's softball team down for practice. Had to scatter.
Always got to be alert. 0-2 from Norrell. A shot to right. That's going to be a base hit and maybe extra bases. Turning for second is Tinsman. Good throw back in from De Leon, but the Builders go up 2-0 on the RBI single from Tinsman.
It just kind of took that pitch that was on the outer half of the plate and served it into right field.
It's been the bottom half of the lineup that's come through for Southwestern.
Going to have a pinch runner at first, or courtesy runner, number 23.
So that would be Jacoby Foster, a 6'2" freshman from Humboldt, Texas. Travis Popenhagen, a 5'11" freshman from Parker, Colorado. Fastball in the turf from Norrell. Behind in the count, 1-0. Runner at first after the RBI single from Tinsman. Try and pick off courtesy runner at first. From Norrell is going to be in there with the fastball for strike one. Copenhagen average at 125. And searching for his first RBI on the air. Norrell goes with the fastball that jams him inside. He'll foul it off to the right side.
Yeah, Mound Builders had a little hit and run action going there.
One ball and two strikes to the 9-hitter Copenhagen. Runner at first for Southwestern. They've scored 2 in the inning. 1-2 delivery is going to get by Sizemore, and the runner is going to go to second base. Big turn at second. Count to 2-2. Builder started the inning with a single, had a walk, another single, and then the RBI single that scored the runner from third. But luckily, Ottawa able to get a double play between all of that. 2-2 pitch, just misses outside. 3-2. Norrell came into this one only 14 walks on the whole season.
Yeah, he's been very good. Seems just a little bit off today.
3-2 delivery, that one in the turf, and it's going to take us back to the top of the Builder lineup. That's ball 4. So 5 Builders have reached base in the inning, and now you have to deal with Sperling, who struck out looking in the first. 7th batter to come to the plate. Runners first and second with 2 down. First pitch, breaking ball hit back up the middle. Over is Johnson. He's going to flip it to Farnham to step on the bag, but the damage is done for Southwestern as they score 2 in the inning. We'll go to the bottom of the second. Braves looking to get back into it, trailing 2-0. Listen to Braves baseball on KOFO.
DQ presents How to Know If Spring Has Sprung. Step 1, stop by DQ and order from the new Spring Treat collection. Step 2, grab a fruity blast dip cone, poolside punch, twisty misty, s'more shake, or any of the colorful treats at DQ. Step 3, declare spring has indeed sprung and repeat steps 1 and 2 all season long. You know how to do it. So get your spring started today with the new Spring Treat collection only at DQ. Happy tastes good.
Chase loves soccer.
I'm Chase Carrera, and I'm 12 years old.
And his dream is to turn pro. That's why Chase and his family make sure he's always having fun and squeezing out his best with Go-Go Squeeze.
Okay, buddy, let's break for a Go-Go Squeeze.
Go-Go Squeeze Fruit on the Go pouches are a nutritious snack made from 100% fruit with no sugar added.
That's my boy!
Because when you nurture your kids, you squeeze out the best in them. Squeeze out their best with Go-Go Squeeze. Not a low-calorie food. Products range from 11 to 13 grams of sugar and 60 to 70 calories per serving.
Builders able to score 2 runs on 3 hits, did leave 2 on base, and as you mentioned, Darrell, just not looking comfortable right now. Don't know if that has anything to do with the weather or the temperature or the wind, but Braves able to bail him out with a double play from Wiesner, and then able to finally get that last out with Johnson fielding one right up the middle.
Yeah, and you know, it's not like Norell's struggling mightily at this point. Just it looks a bit uncomfortable on the mound, and I think they'll probably have a chance. Braves come out, bat around a little bit here, give him a chance to kind of refocus mentally, and then kind of assess it. And looks like they do have a little bit of action down in the bullpen.
Carson Johnson leads it off, the freshman from Carl's Junction, Missouri. He's going to foul one back. 28 pitches from Crabtree in the first inning. Able to work out of a jam. Johnson hitting .366, 3 home runs, 24 runs batted in. Went 2 for 2, double, 2 walks, 3 RBI Tuesday. And he's going to take fastball low, which looked pretty good from here.
Yeah.
1 ball and 1 strike.
I think even the home plate umpire had a little twitch.
1-1 from Crabtree is off the end of the bat. Go 1 and 2 as it goes foul. Leadoff hitter for OU in the bottom of the second, trailing 2-0 to Southwestern. Builders scored 2 in the top half of the inning. 1-2 pitch, fastball that's spoiled by Johnson. Tim's been frustrated, had it in his glove, just couldn't squeeze it.
Yeah, kind of a late swing there by Johnson, but good effort. Foul that pitch off and see another one here.
1-2 from Crabtree is low, 4-2. Johnson has been pretty disciplined at the plate on the season. He has 17 walks to 12 strikeouts for the true freshman. Two balls and 2 strikes, leadoff hitter in the bottom of the second for OU. 2-2 from Crabtree, shot foul towards the softball field. He's battling up there.
Yeah, Johnson doing a good job of making Crabtree work here.
Two again, well outside. Count goes full. Braves would love to get a leadoff hitter on base right now.
Absolutely.
Especially after being down 1-2. 3-2 from Crabtree inside. Oh no, they're going to call strike 3. He's going to go down looking. Thought he drew a walk.
Yeah, that pitch was definitely on the inner half, and it was probably a 50-50 call, I would say. I mean,
so Johnson goes down looking to start the second. Bring up Luis De Leon. 6'3" junior from Amarillo, Texas. First pitch to him outside is second lefty in the Ottawa lineup. De Leon hitting .288, a home run, 19 runs batted in. He's heading the count right now at 1-0, and he's going to chop one foul. Goes to 1-1.
Crabtree's really shown with the lefties that he wants to work them to the outer half of the plate, not really wanting to get in on their hands, where the right-handers, he's been working them in a little bit more.
1-1 pitch off the end of the bat, chopped to third softly. Up with it, throw is in time to get De Leon. Siebold wasn't charging on that play, just kind of let it come to him and made a really good throw to get him by a couple steps.
Yeah, Siebold came in and like you said, kind of stayed back a little more than I thought he might have. But strong arm from third for sure.
Logan Cezanne to try to keep it going for Ottawa in the second, the 6'2" senior from Grants Pass, Oregon. Hit his first home run of the year Tuesday into the left field parking lot. He's going to hit one off the end of the bat, tailing towards second. This will be an easy play and in time to get him to end the inning. So 3 up, 3 down for Ottawa in the second. We go to the third inning. Southwestern 2, OU nothing. You're listening to Braves Baseball on KOFO.
Hey y'all, this is your girl Cheryl Underwood, and I want to tell you something. My digestive system used to make me feel sluggish, but those days are over. Now I feel great. That's because I increased my fiber intake with the Metamucil 2-week challenge, and I'm still hooked. I just took Metamucil every day for 14 days, and it's really that easy. Metamucil traps and removes the waste that weighs you down, so you feel lighter and more energetic. Now I never want to go back to that heavy feeling. Are you ready for the Metamucil 2-week challenge? For a coupon and daily support, sign up at Metamucil.com today.
My name is Darby Wydell. I'm from Ottawa, Kansas. I'm studying biology and I'm a freshman at Ottawa University. I didn't expect how involved I would feel coming here. It's almost kind of like its own community. I'm very close with my family, like my parents, my brothers, my grandparents, like they're all my big support systems and they can come see my sporting events. Coming here was one of the best decisions I could have made.
The right decision for you is Ottawa University. Find out more by visiting ottawa.edu.
Southwestern leading OU 2-0. So we start the top of the third inning. Gray, Velez, and Merriweather to the plate. So 2, 3, and 4 after the Builders sent 7 to the plate in the second inning, scoring 2 runs on 3 hits. Gray grounded to third. First plate appearance. Gray still with some work down on the third base side in the bullpen. Looks to be Eric Reese down there.
Yeah.
For now, it is Norrell who goes with the slider for a strike, and that one looked a little high.
No. Maybe tall batter.
Oh, one delivery to Bray, another breaking ball for a strike. The 0-2. This is where I'd kind of like to see Norrell go to his fastball. I feel like he's maybe been a little cute through the first trip through the lineup when it comes to that strike 3 pitch.
Yeah, exactly. Maybe challenge him up.
We know he can throw at 92, 95. He goes right to the fastball, and he had him just chopped foul. Staying alive was Bray. Just kind of sawed him in half.
Yeah, kind of in on his hands and fouled it off the inside of his foot. He's got the inner leg guard there, so clearly that's a trend.
Is it a trend when everybody does it?
A trend of hitting yourself.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's what I was meaning.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Oh, I thought you meant wearing the guard.
Yeah,
Now it's 0-2 delivery, strike 3 swinging from Bray. That one up by his eyes. That's strikeout number 2 for Norrell.
No, I think they pretty much standard issue a shin guard and a elbow guard.
It's like how knee braces became for offensive linemen at the college football level.
Yes.
Just one year it was like everybody just had them.
Oh, yes.
So Velez flew out to center back in the first, and he's going to hit a breaking ball back up the middle. Backhanded by Wiesner. He's not going to be able to make the play. Keeps it in front of him. So we'll wait to see how that one's charged, but it was heading right back up the middle. It would have been a really tough play for Wiesner.
Yeah, I would guess that it'll be scored as a base hit, given the distance and the fact that he had to reach backhand behind second base to make that play.
I feel like if that's Johnson, maybe you think about it, but because he would have been moving towards first.
Yes.
But not the case. Bring up Merriweather, singled in the second. That's base hit number 4 for Southwestern. Delivery to Merriweather low for ball one. Runner at first with one out for Southwestern. Top of the third inning, leading 2-0 over OU. One-0 pitch. This will be hit to right. Trying to get a read on to go back. Oh my goodness, what a catch. Out and right by De Leon, just trying to figure out the win. That one could have been a disaster.
It could have been.
It goes over his head.
Sometimes those balls that are hit directly to him are harder to judge. That even had a little bit of tail from the wind that was pushing it toward the right field corner, and with the cloud cover here and the sun.
That was you saw every movement that time from De Leon. At one point moving, came in for it at first, then went to his right, then back to his left, and then took 2 steps back and just threw the glove up, hoping to make the grab, and does. Fastball misses outside, 1-0 to Crabtree, but I mean a full range of emotions there.
Kind of looked like one of those TikTok dances happening in right field.
1-0 pitch. This one's going to be shot to the right side of the infield for a base hit. Runners at first and second with 2 outs for Southwestern. Another single for the Builders, as that is every single hit of their 5 has been a single.
Yeah, and that pitch was just out over the plate and just, served into right field.
Seabolt to the plate, had a bunt single in the second that loaded the bases. And was forced out at second base on the double play. First and second for Southwestern. Breaking ball misses inside. 1-0.
And as you mentioned earlier, Casey, even though the Southwestern played on Wednesday and lost to Oklahoma Wesleyan 20-10, you said the score was at 18-0. So obviously in the last few innings, they found something at the plate and confidence swinging the bats, and they've carried it forward here today.
1-0 pitch is fouled towards the Ottawa dugout. 1-1. 2 down, top of the third. Runners at first and second for Southwestern. So they've been able to go with, just finding holes in the Ottawa defense in the infield right now. One pitch, well outside, and it's 2-1.
And right now, Morrell just needs to remind himself he just needs one pitch. 2 outs, 1 pitch gets you out of the inning with no damage.
We had a strikeout and then followed up by a single the next pitch, and the following pitch was a fly out. So he was working through this inning very quickly. Another foul tip at the plate. Count at 2-2.
Wind continues to blow in from left field.
2-2 count. Runners at first and second. 2-2 delivery. This one's going to be hit to center, tailing to the left for Farnham. Now he's going to try and fight the sun. Makes the grab to end the inning, as it is an adventure in the outfield right now. But no harm in that inning for Stephen Norrell as the Braves trail 2-0 going to the bottom of the third. You're listening to Braves Baseball on KOFO.
The Ottawa Herald's new owner, Cherry Road Media, is bringing back local news to your local newspaper and wants your help. Send news tips or story ideas to news@ottawaherald.com. For advertising, call Erica, 785-577-3935.
Summers in Kansas are hot. Is your air conditioner ready for that? Call Adamson Brothers for a spring tune-up today, 785-242-9273. Adamson Brothers, maintaining your comfort since 1983.
Today on Hey Culligan, soft water, cleaner environment. What do you say, Greg?
Hey, Culligan, are you saying if I have a Culligan high-efficiency water softener, I'm also helping the environment?
It sounds like you're saying it, Greg, and yes, you are, because with the Culligan high-efficiency water softener, you'll use less detergent, soap, and harsh chemicals, and that's good for the planet.
Now you're saying it.
You bet I am, Greg. Soft water and a cleaner environment is already on the way. Let us help you out with a free in-home water test from a local Culligan water expert at Culligan.com.
Make that Crabtree back out. Seabold, who ended the inning. Crabtree back out for the third inning, and after having 28 pitches in the first. Matt came back with just 12 in the second and faced the minimum for OU. And now it'll be up to Zach Spradlin to try and find something for OU before they turn the lineup over.
Yeah, and I think, if the Braves hitters have been paying attention, they've seen Crabtree now. They've gotten a good look at his motion. I would expect them to start having some better at-bats here. And Crabtree's for sure not going to stand up there and walk people. I mean, he's over the course of the season, I think he's only issued 17 walks. So the Braves are going to have to, earn it.
Leading it off for OU is Zach Spradlin. First pitch to Sprads, fastball high for ball one. Spradlin, 5'8" senior from Hoquiam, Washington. One-0 pitch to the righties. The fastball hit right back up the middle for a base hit, and Ottawa gets a single to start the third inning from their 9-hitter.
A good piece of hitting right there. The ball was out over the plate, and Spradlin's a good hitter and did what good hitters do. Bang base hits into the outfield.
Spradlin, that's his 29th hit of the season. And now we go back to the OU top of the lineup with Jonah Wiesner. Spradlin with great speed over at first. Takes a huge lead, and he's off and running, and he'll take second base easily.
Yeah, Braves tend to be aggressive on the base pass and wasted no time trying to get a runner into scoring position. And the stolen base is key there because you don't have to try to bunt the runner up to get him into scoring position.
16th stolen base on the year for Zach Spradlin. 1-0 the count on Wiesner. 1-0 delivery outside, 2-0 is went with the changeup. Now Wiesner in a really good spot here ahead in the count. Bottom of the third inning. Braves down 2-0, but at the plate after leadoff single from Spradlin and a stolen base. Jonah Wiesner looking for something he can drive out of the ballpark. 2-0 pitch. This one's chopped to third. To first, We'll get the runner over to third as stepping on the bag at first is Crabtree for out number one.
Yeah, Wiesner kind of rolled over his hands on that pitch and bounced out to the first baseman there, but was able to advance the runner, which is key. Tons of different ways that batters can score, or runners can score from third base.
Farnham, who singled in the first. Spradlin standing at third for OU. Fastball low for ball one. One ball and no strikes. One down, bottom of the third. Braves trailing by 2. 1-0 delivery. His fastball that's smoked down the line. That's a fair ball. Oh, no, it is not. They're going to say foul. Turn the umpire all the way around down that line. Looks really good. See Larinaga talking with the umpire down there.
Nope.
Not off to the umpire spin in a circle to try and see that ball. That's usually just open up your body. And watch.
One way or the other.
So a long strike. 1 ball and 1 strike to Farnham. 1-1 from Crabtree, a fastball that's going to fouled off the ankle of Farnham, and that one's going to leave a mark.
Yeah, just a big swing there and opened himself up and fouled it right off the instep of his left foot. Doesn't feel good on a warm day, but especially on a cold day.
I can't imagine Farnham's had too many games like this in Santa Clarita, California.
No, probably not.
Maybe I'm playing in Northern California if you played a few games there.
Yep.
If the wind would just calm down a little bit, wouldn't be too bad right now. But we're just getting those gusts over 20 to 25. It cuts right through you. It's behind in the count at 1-2. Runner at third for the Braves. Zach Spradlin 90 feet away. 1-2 from Crabtree is going to be hit to short, and it's going to be caught by the shortstop, Sperling, for the second out.
Yeah, just kind of a soft hit line drive to the shortstop. Good job there by Spradling to read that and not get doubled up at third.
They're going to intentionally walk Bone and give him first base before he can even get into the box. So runners at the corners for OU with 2 outs, and Connor Jeffers back at the plate. Struck out looking in the first inning. Two down, bottom of the third. For Connor Jeffers. First pitch to him, inside, and Bone's going to take second. On the stolen base as they tried to go with the trick play to see if maybe Spradlin was not paying attention, but still works out with the stolen base for Bone.
No, and you'd really like to see the Braves push one across here. You know, they got lead off on stolen base, so you got a runner standing at second with nobody out, and that usually leads to at least a run.
One-0 pitch from Crabtree, a fastball, first strike on the inside part of the play, 1-1. Jeffers has driven in 25 on the year. One count, 2 down, bottom of the third. 1-1 delivery. Going to be hit too short softly. Plenty of time for Sperling. Throw is in time. And Ottawa's going to leave 2 on base after 3. Southwestern 2, Ottawa nothing. Listen to Braves Baseball on KOFO.
DQ presents. Picture this. You stand before the awe-inspiring new signature stack burger menu at DQ and your mouth wonders, where have you been all my life? That's 5 taste bud tempting cheeseburgers with 100% real seasoned beef. You peek at the loaded A1 stack burger with 2 premium sauces. Then the flamethrower stack burger with tongue-tingling jalapeno bacon. Then you realize moments like these are exactly why we have the DQ signature stack burger menu. DQ. Happy tastes good. Get it delivered at DQ.com.
All of us at Kansas State Bank thank you for seeing the value of what a hometown bank means to our community. This is Bank President Roger Maxwell, and we've done our best during these most trying times to be here for you and your banking needs. For over 100 years, Kansas State Bank has known the value of the past, the importance of the present, and the innovation of the future. Kansas State Bank, member FDIC.
Sports, information, and entertainment in East Central Kansas. KOFO K279CS Ottawa, where keeping you informed comes first.
Braves leave 2 on. They did get a leadoff single, but Spradling gets left at third. Bone got left at second after the intentional walk. That's one of the things. If there are bases open, we're going to see that probably the rest of the year for Holland, and going to make Connor Jeffers, Nicholas Sizemore, and Carson Johnson beat him with the bat instead of Holland.
Yep, exactly. Teams are going to be very selective when they want to pitch to Holland Bone.
Even
down
when you
the
don't
stretch.
try and pitch to him, he almost hits it out of the ballpark, as we saw in the first inning.
Yeah, exactly. Big man with the big bat.
Breer, Tinsman, and Copenhagen up for Southwestern, leading 2-0 in the top of the fourth. First pitch from Norrell, fastball for a strike. Steven at 51 pitches through 3 innings. 0-1 delivery, breaking ball low.
And that first fastball from Norrell in this inning, probably the best fastball he's thrown all day in terms of velocity and location.
1-1, breaking ball outside, 2-1. Rear grounded into a double play in second. So the base is loaded and it's behind on a fastball that time, quickly 2-2. 2-2 delivery is going to catch him on the arm. They're going to say he didn't get out of the way. And they're going to make him stay in the box, saying he leaned into it.
Yeah.
On a cold day like this, you have to think you're not trying to lean into many of those.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not sure. I mean, from my perspective, I'm not sure. Yeah, they're going to award him the base. And a lot of times you don't see the field officials overrule the
home plate
umpire on that situation since it's his call. I mean, to be fair, I didn't see that he leaned in, but he also made no effort to move. So
Gabe is getting his words in today.
yes.
Ask him where he's going to go eat after this. Probably Smoke Creations or
Pizza Time. Elmez.
Rub and Chug, that's the new one.
No, I've not been there.
Yeah. Heard they got a really good cheeseburger. Other stuff too. All kinds of restaurants opening up all over Ottawa now.
That's good.
Right now, Ottawa could go for a double play.
Exactly.
First pitch, breaking ball, runner going. No one covering at second, but now Breer's caught up in the rundown and he's thrown out. Sizemore right on the bag. Didn't matter if anyone was going to cover or not. He was throwing that thing.
Absolutely. I mean, catchers are taught that way. Throw the ball to the bag on the stolen bases, and if it ends up in center field, the coach yells at the second baseman, shortstop, or who was covering.
A one pitch, missing inside. A count to 1-1. They did call that first pitch a strike to Tinsman. My apologies, it's 2-0. They had it listed at 1-1 on the scoreboard. So it's 2 balls and no strikes to Tinsman. RBI single in the second. Breaking ball for a strike from Norrell. It's 2-1. From Norrell. Fastball for a strike. And right now he's working at a good pace. Yep. Not taking a whole lot of time. He always works out of the stretch, but not really waiting. We saw early through those first couple innings.
Right. Better pace, tempo for sure.
2-2 delivery, breaking ball, strike 3 on the check swing. 2 down in the inning for OU.
You know, and since the questionable hit by batter call, you know, the Braves seem to have a little more energy, a little more pep in their step. Norrell seems to be a little more focused. Sometimes it takes a little adversity like that to get a team to blow up their back and be ready to fight a little.
Bring up Copenhagen. Checks fastball just outside, maybe a little low. It's counted 1-0. Copenhagen walked in the second, was left stranded at first. 1-0 delivery, just jammed him towards first, grounded to Bone, flips it over to Norrell. He'll step on the bag as 3 up, 3 down, going to the bottom of the 4th inning. Southwestern still leading 2-0 over OU. You're listening to Braves Baseball on KOFO.
Liberty Mutual Insurance Company presents. And Doug.
Don't you just love the smell of old books? Shh, this is a library. Sorry, ma'am. We're looking for a book titled Liberty Mutual Customizes Your Car Insurance so you only pay for what you need. I don't think we carry that, but check nonfiction. He really does devour literature. Please leave. Only pay for what you need.
Liberty, 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 liberty. There are so many words to describe Panera's new Chef's Chicken Sandwiches. The chicken, juicy, succulent, seared. The brioche roll, buttery and toasty. The Parmesan crisps, crunchy, tangy. The secret aioli, creamy and rich. All those words, but when you have a bite, you might just be left speechless. Panera's new Chef's Chicken Sandwiches. Enjoy a free drink with purchase of a new Chef's Chicken Sandwich. Restrictions apply. For details, visit panerabread.com/online code.
Norrell, after giving up the hit by pitch, Sizemore throws out the runner at second. A strikeout and a ground out in the inning, and maybe a little bit of momentum here for Ottawa going into the bottom of the 4th, trailing by 2.
Yeah, second time through for all the Braves hitters to see Crabtree. You know, hopefully they paid attention. Went went to school on kind of pitch selection, motion, and so forth.
Leading it off for Ottawa's Nicholas Sizemore. Grounded to second base in his first plate appearance. Played the first 3.5 innings in an hour. It's been moving along pretty well.
We like that. On a cool day, quick pace.
Cool day being nice about it. It's pretty miserable. Strike one delivered to Sizemore on a breaking ball from Crabtree. No balls and 1 strike to Sizemore. A 1 pitch, fastball, showed bunt, and they're going to check to see if he went around. He did not. Count evens at 1-1. One to Sizemore outside and right back to us. It's 2-1. Ottawa was able to get the leadoff hitter on in the last inning. Base hit from Spradlin. Did get stranded at third. Braves so far have left 4 on base. Same for Southwestern. 2-1 pitch. This one's smoked down the line. Fair ball. It's going to see if he can turn for 2. He is. It's going to be a close play at second. Sliding in safe is Sizemore. It's a good throw from Breer, but Sizemore showing his speed and gets a leadoff double for OU.
Yeah. Ball was hammered in the left field corner. Pitch was up and in. They're going to appeal the play to first. They're saying that he might have missed first base, but I was watching the play the whole way, and Sizemore stepped on top of the bag, and actually his foot kind of slipped. He almost stumbled.
I saw that he kind of stumbled out of the blocks over at first.
Yeah.
I think you got quite a bit of rain yesterday, too. You wonder if there's any precipitation left out there, but
And Sizemore was kind of out of stride, and he put his foot on top of the bag instead of on the inside corner.
Be Brad Grant to pinch run or be the courtesy runner. 5'7" junior from Vancouver, Washington. They're going to appeal to first again.
Yeah.
At the plate for OU, Carson Johnson struck out looking in the second after a nice battle with Jacob Crabtree. Pitch to Johnson inside for ball 1. One ball and no strikes to Johnson. Braves getting that leadoff double from Sizemore. Bottom of the 4th, Builders leading the Braves 2-0. One-oh pitch, high for ball 2.
I've noticed with Crabtree on the mound here, when there's a runner on, especially a runner at second, much more deliberate in looking in at the catcher, and whether that's a byproduct of just trying to freeze the runner or a series of signals that he's getting.
Johnson does have 5 sacrifice bunts this season. That one low and outside, ball 3. On deck for OU is De Leon.
Situation here with the base open at first. You don't have to give in to the hitter.
.30 right down the middle for strike 1. Braves with the runner at second. Nobody down. 3 balls and 1 strike to Johnson. From Crabtree right down the middle, and that's going to be a single right back up the middle. They're going to send Grant home. The throw to the plate is not going to be cut off. He's going to be safe at the plate. And Ottawa able to cut it to 1.
Yeah, really good piece of hitting right there on a 3-1 pitch. Ball was served right back up the middle into center field. Brant was able to score. I was surprised that the Builders didn't cut that ball off and try to hold the runner at first.
No out double, an RBI double for, I guess, an RBI. We'll call it an RBI single, as Johnson did take second on the throw. Big hit for the freshman, cuts the lead to 1 for the Southwestern. De Leon's going to hit it to the right side of the infield, and Johnson going to take third. So it does move the runner 1 down in the inning.
Again, a good chance to move the runner up and get him 90 feet closer to home and getting this game tied.
Logan Zazaya to the plate for OU. The runner at third and 1 down in the bottom of the 4th. First pitch to Zazaya is right down the middle, but fouled back to the backstop. A 1 pitch. That's a great pitch from Crabtree. Got Zazaya to fish on a breaking ball that just died in front of the plate. Actually died really on top of the plate,
Yeah.
more so. It was a fantastic pitch. But now Zazaya going to have to protect with a count at 0-2. Oh-2 pitch. Zazaya pops it up in the infield. Crabtree over to first base, makes the catch for out number 2. Big fly out.
Yeah. Not productive there, unfortunately, for the Braves.
Brings up Zach Spradlin. Singled in the first, stole second, but was left stranded at third. Back in the 3rd inning. Runner at third for OU with 2 outs. They scored 1 in the inning. They trailed 2-1 overall. And Spradlin off the end of the bat, trying to get down to first. Is he going to get there in time? They get the out as Crabtree able to pitch it over to his brother for the 3rd out. But Ottawa does score 1. So they trail 2-1 going to the 5th inning. You'll listen to Braves baseball on KOFO.
At Boot Barn, we have over 500 styles of Carhartt workwear with utility and function in mind. Outerwear built with Cordura technology that holds up against abrasions, scuffs, and tearing. Jackets built with Rain Defender technology that keeps you dry through rain and moisture. Work pants built with Rugged Flex, Carhartt's durable stretch technology built for maximum movement. It's utility for the toughest of workers. Carhartt at Boot Barn Work.
Learning to work as part of a team is a trait that not only benefits students and athletes now, but can help them as leaders of tomorrow. This is Eric Price, funeral director and owner of Lamb Roberts Price Funeral Homes, proud to sponsor this sports broadcast on KOFO. Visit lamb-roberts.com.
It's good to know your AC is ready for the summer before it gets hot. Call Adamson Brothers for a spring tune-up today. 785-242-9273. Adamson Brothers, maintaining your comfort since 1983.
So sweet. Braves able to cut it to a 1-run deficit on the RBI single from Carson Johnson. Braves were able to get a leadoff double from Nicholas Sizemore, and Johnson brought him in. But unfortunately, again, Ottawa not taking advantage. Had a runner at third with 1 out. Was left stranded again.
Yeah, but you saw a couple better bats, a couple better swings against Crabtree in that round, or that inning, I should say.
As it will be Sperling to lead it off. So 1, 2, and 3 for Southwestern. Sperling takes fastball just low for ball 1. Sperling struck out in the first and grounded to short in the 2nd inning. This one softly hit towards third, is going to go foul. Count evens at 1-1. 65 total pitches for Stephen Norrell up to this point in the 5th inning. 1 ball, 1 strike. Leadoff hitter in the 5th inning for Southwestern. Still holding the lead 2-1. 1-1 delivery, a breaking ball outside from Norrell. It's 2-1.
Looks like some more action again down in the Braves bullpen.
Breaking ball in there from Norrell, quickly 2-2. Yeah, Reese has been warming up for a couple innings now, not more so just throwing a little toss, but at one point was really humming down there. Thought he might get the call to start the 5th. 2-2 delivery, breaking ball, chopped to third. Zazaya back on it, makes the throw over to Bone in time for the first out.
Good job there by Zazaya. Had to backpedal a little bit to get himself in a position for a good hop, but fielded it up around his belt and strong throw across the diamond for the first out there.
Well, it's been, so far, which, knock on wood, right? Top of the lineup for Southwestern has been held. The first 3 hitters are combined 1 for 7. It's been the middle and bottom half of the lineup that's really gotten after Steven Norrell. And he's going to face off against Bray, who is 0 for 2 with a strikeout. And he'll give him a slider for a strike.
Bray with the neck warmer, but short sleeves.
I don't judge. More layers, the better. That's what gets it done for you. As he swings over the top of a slider for strike 2.
You subscribe to the You Do You.
Yeah. 0-2 delivery, breaking ball, going to strike him out looking for out number 2. 4th strikeout of the game for Norrell, second looking of the afternoon, and brings up Velez. I subscribe to the wear as many layers as possible because you can always take them off.
True.
That might be just the Texas philosophy. I don't know. But I was not the guy during warm-ups during football games that was wearing no shirt. Or, This one smashed to right. This one back to the wall is going to bounce one time to the wall. Velez going to turn for third, but he's going to stay at second on the double to right center.
Looks like that pitch was just up in the eyes. Ball was hammered into the right center field gap that short hopped the wall.
Brings up Merriweather with 2 outs and a runner at second for Southwestern. For Velez, his 8th double of the year. I mean, he's slugging at .567, so he can tattoo it like that ball was smashed. First pitch to Merriweather, a 2-seamer running into him that time. That's the first time we've seen that out of Norrell. No balls and 1 strike. Merriweather reached base in the 2nd and scored the run. Gave them a 1-0 lead. The breaking ball from Norrell out in front is Merriweather. It's 0-2.
Yeah, nice pitch there. Really pulled the string on that one. Merriweather swung well out in front and over the top of it.
No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Top of the 5th, runner at second for Southwestern, holding a 2-1 lead. 0-2 from Norrell, a breaking ball that got a little away from inside. It's 1-2. Merriweather was looking fastball that time, almost got him. Swing into one. Would have caught the inside of his body. One-two pitch from Norrell, fastball off the instep. It looked like of the catcher Sizemore. Seems to be okay. But a foul ball, it's 1-2 again. One ball, 2 strikes. Runner at second for Southwestern, 2 down. Breaking ball in the dirt. And the runner is going. The throw down is going to be in time. Oh, they're going to say he's saved. The tag was late from Zazaya. What a throw from Sizemore. As Velez able to slide in safely at third. And here comes Gabe Grinder. Velez was holding his wrist after the plays. See if he's okay.
Yeah, that's a...
Right now, Norrell just has to focus on what's in front of him. One pitch gets you out of the inning.
Absolutely.
But a stolen base for Velez. 2-2 from Norrell. Check swing. Strike goes around. And the stolen base doesn't come back to haunt OU. Is strike 3 to Merriweather. No runs, 1 hit, 1 left on base for the Builders. We go to the bottom of the 5th. Southwestern leading OU 2-1. Listen to Braves baseball on KOFO.
There are so many words to describe Panera's new Chef's Chicken Sandwiches. The chicken, juicy, succulent, seared. The brioche roll, buttery and toasty. The Parmesan crisps, crunchy, tangy. The secret aioli, creamy and rich. All those words, but when you have a bite, you might just be left speechless. Panera's new Chef's Chicken Sandwiches. Enjoy a free drink with purchase of a new Chef's Chicken Sandwich. Restrictions apply. For details, visit PaneraBread.com/online code.
At Boot Barn, we have over 500 styles of Carhartt workwear with utility and function in mind. Outerwear built with Cordura technology that holds up against abrasions, scuffs, and tearing. Jackets built with Rain Defender technology that keeps you dry through rain and moisture. Work pants built with Rugged Flex, Carhartt's durable stretch technology built for maximum movement. It's utility for the toughest of workers. Carhartt at Boot Barn Work.
Again, Southwestern able to put pressure on OU. They've left 5 on the base paths. As Norrell comes up with a big strikeout, his 5th of the game, struck out 2 in that inning. Started to find a little bit of a groove here over the last couple innings and keeping it at a 2-1 scoreline.
Yeah, the Braves have, kind of battled through some adversity on the field. Maybe a couple calls didn't go in their direction, but they've been able to stay focused and, kept the game close. Not every game is going to be a 16-1 game. You're going to get pushed and challenged.
Well, last week it took to the 7th inning for Ottawa to take the lead. They trailed all the way till the 7th against Kansas Wesleyan before they went up 3-2. Kept the lead from that point. Jonah Wiesner leaves it off for OU, and he's going to foul one down the first base line. Wiesner 0 for 2, lined out to first base in the 3rd inning. 0-1 pitch, shot foul over the top of the Ottawa dugout, and he's behind at 0-2. Apologies, that was actually a chopper to first in the 3rd inning. After 4 innings, Crabtree at 69 pitches, but right now way ahead in the count at 0-2. 0-2 delivery, fastball is high at the belt. It's 1-2.
Trying to get Wiesner to chase.
1-2 pitch. It's going to be hit right at the second baseman. Snagged there by Oberhagen. I think that's the 2nd or 3rd he's hit on a screw, unfortunately, right at defenders.
Yeah, just kind of line drive right at the shortstop, or second baseman, I should say.
Barnum, who lined out to short his last plate appearance, going to drop a bunt. The throw by Crabtree is in time on the bunt to the pitcher.
Really
2 down in the inning.
Close play there. I think if that bunt's a little more to the third base side, make the pitcher take another step, probably beats it out.
Brings up Holland Bone, who was intentionally walked. In the 3rd inning, he was hit by a pitch in the 1st. It's like Southwestern will elect to pitch to him.
This might be the, I wonder if this will end up being the Unintentional, intentional walk.
First pitch to Bone, fouled back.
Went right after him. Sometimes in this situation, you see pitchers try to get batters to chase, but are really not upset if they end up throwing 4 pitches and he ends up at first base.
Oh, 1 to Bone, and again right back to him with a fastball, and he's behind it 0-2. Has got a piece of it. Colin talking with the home plate umpire.
Might see the curveball here.
0-2 delivery, and it's outside at 1-2. And Crabtree, after that play, looked like he might have rolled his ankle falling off the mound. We've seen Norrell kind of do that at times today. His foot maybe got stuck. 1 ball and 2 strikes to Bone. Crabtree trying to work the minimum in the 5th. 1-2 on the way to Holland. High, 2-2.
Cloud cover has overtaken the field again. I was enjoying what bit of warmth the sun was providing.
With left at this point. 2-2 pitch, shot down the first baseline, tailing foul for Bone. Bone and the umpires having a full-on conversation after every pitch right now.
Yeah.
2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 down. Bottom of the 5th. Southwestern leading OU 2-1. Bone at the plate. 2-2 pitch. This one's chopped to third. It's going to be foul, though, is it? I think if Seabolt's on his horse there, playing a little more in, could have made that in play.
Might have had a chance for sure.
Waited to basically the back of the infield to field that ball. I mean, the left side of the infield is completely with heels on the edge of what is colored dirt, non-turf, whatever you want to call it, dark brown turf there.
The dirt representation.
The faux dirt.
Faux dirt.
2-2 on the way to Bone. He's going to hit this one to center. It's going to drop for a base hit. And he's on base for the 3rd time.
Nice job there by Bone. Not to chase those pitches out of the zone and foul off a couple. Made Crabtree finally throw something that he could handle, and when he got it, he did.
Bring up Connor Jeffers, 0 for 2. Grounded to short. 3rd inning. Been in just a little bit of a slump lately, hoping to turn it around right here. Great opportunity. First pitch to Jeffers, and good fastball that fouled out of play. No balls, 1 strike, 2 down. Bone at first for the Braves. In the bottom of the 5th. 0-1 pitch, outside, check swing from Jeffers, though. Did he go around? He did. Behind in the count at 0-2. Go-to from Crabtree and getting a piece of it. He's going to poke it to the left side of the infield for the base hit. Had to go out and get it. That pitch might have been in the other batter's box, but Jeffers gets the single.
It really was. Jeffers looked like he was kind of in swing mode at that point and took a pitch that was down and away and just kind of rolled over it, but found its way into the outfield. And sometimes when you're scuffling on a little bit at the plate, it takes something like that to jumpstart you.
And our first mound visit for Coach Frady. Talk with Crabtree, who really hasn't thrown bad pitches in this inning. I mean, he was going to work the minimum 2 hitters prior on about 10 pitches.
Yeah, exactly.
He had a Bone at 0-2. Bone worked it back to 2-2, got the single, had Jeffers at 0-2. He gets a single of his own. So Crabtree been a little hard done right now.
Yeah, just some tough luck there. If you're a Builders fan.
Nicholas Sizemore had the double, came around to score in the 4th inning. Double right here, tie the ball game. And here comes the sun. Thank goodness.
Yes.
Bone at second, Jeffers at first, Sizemore at the plate. First pitch to Sizemore, breaking ball outside, 1-0. Braves trailing 2-1, bottom of the 5th. (1-0) from Crabtree. Is fastball low again, 2-0.
That was a good pitch for Sizemore to lay off.
Johnson on deck. Sizemore heading the count at 2-0. No action in the Southwestern bullpen. This is Crabtree's inning. 2-0 pitch from Crabtree, and it's going to be chopped softly to third, and they're just going to step on the bag. Did that catch him? Thought it might have caught him on the foot, but that ends the inning. No runs, 2 hits, 2 left on base. We go to the 6th inning. Southwestern 2, Ottawa 1. You're listening to Braves Baseball on KOFO.
Police officers know it only takes a few seconds of someone texting and driving for things to go terribly wrong. That's why officers are increasing enforcement of texting and driving laws. So put your phone down when driving, or be prepared for the consequences. You drive, you text, you pay. Paid for by NHTSA.
O'Reilly. Need new wiper blades? Not sure which ones to buy? The professional parts people at O'Reilly Auto Parts can help. We'll show you options for your specific car and even install them for free. Right now, save $10 per pair on Bosch Focus wiper blades, plus earn double O Rewards points. There's no better time to replace your wiper blades. Stop by O'Reilly Auto Parts today.
O'Reilly Auto Parts.
Braves again leave 2 stranded in the inning as they still trail 2-1. As Norrell back out there from 78 pitches through 5 innings. We start the 6th. Letting it off. It's going to be Crabtree followed by Seabolt and Breer. 5, 6, and 7 in the lineup. Crabtree's been on base twice, walked in the 2nd, singled in the 3rd. First pitch from Norrell. It's going to be shot to the right side. That could be a problem. That ball's tailing, and it is foul. And then we talked about just get anything up into the wind right now, and that ball just carried. Would have been a home run if fair.
Yeah, the way the wind's blowing, it's kind of blowing diagonal from the left field foul pole across to the right field foul pole.
0-1 pitch. Nasty breaking ball that tails away from Crabtree. Can't lay off of it. It's 0-2.
That pitch just disappeared.
Oh, 2 from Norrell. Another breaking ball. This one well outside. 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes. Crabtree. He's done a nice job at first base as well. Check swing that Sizemore can't hang on to. I think it might have caught him in the hand.
Ouch.
On the foul tip. I think he caught it on the fly, too. It wasn't a deflection. Trying to shake it off, but today not the day to have those happen to you. 1-2 count to Crabtree. And strikes out swinging on another breaking ball from Norrell.
And I find it interesting with Norrell after the strikeout, doesn't want his catcher to throw the ball around the infield in the traditional.
Well, he just gets set so quick. I wonder if it doesn't. I can't remember last time I've seen him work out of the windup.
Right.
80 point last year, maybe a couple years back, but Seabolt takes breaking ball low, 1-0.
You know, when he first came to Ottawa, he came out of the bullpen, so he's used to pitching with runners on base in save situations.
1-0 pitch going to be hit to short. Johnson slides to his left, makes the throw for out number 2. Two down in the top of the 6th for Breer. Breer grounded in a double play in the 2nd, and then was hit by a pitch in the 4th, but was thrown out trying to take 2nd on the very next pitch. Breaking ball to Breer for a strike. I think right now Norrell just trying to work quickly as possible to stay warm.
Yes.
0-1 from Steven, another breaking ball. Breer well off of. It's 0-2.
Last 2 breaking pitches have been 2 of his better ones.
He's going to hit this one to short. A little tougher play here for Johnson. Throw nicely done into the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Southwestern. We go to the bottom of the 6th. Builders leading OU 2-1, but the Braves coming to the plate. You're listening to Ottawa Baseball on KOFO.
Advent Health Ottawa invites you to Walk-In Wednesdays, a weekly hiring event from 10 to noon at 1302 South Main. They're currently looking for RNs, clinical and non-clinical support, and entry-level staff. Visit careers.adventhealth.com/Ottawa for details. Advent Health Ottawa is an equal opportunity employer.
You're always up for some fun with the family, so you order the essentials: a new board game, some baking supplies, and even a new projector for outdoor movie night. And with the Bank of America customized Cash Rewards credit card, you can choose to earn 3% cash back on online shopping, which could increase to up to 5.25% as a preferred rewards member. Rewards which you can put toward an extra treat that everyone will enjoy, like an old-fashioned popcorn machine. Visit bankofamerica.com/more rewarding and apply now. Copyright 2021 Bank of America Corporation.
Learning to work as part of a team is a trait that not only benefits students and athletes now, but can help them as leaders of tomorrow. This is Eric Price, Funeral Director and owner of Lamb Roberts Price Funeral Homes, proud to sponsor this sports broadcast on KOFO. Visit lamb-roberts.com.
Welcome back. We're in the bottom of the 6th inning here as the Braves trail the Mound Builders 2-1. Braves will be sending the 6th hitter Johnson, De Leon, and Zazoya to the plate as Crabtree is back out for his 6th inning of work. Crabtree's done a really good job today of keeping the Braves hitters off balance, as the Braves have not really managed many hard hit balls in the game today. Johnson stepping to the plate. 1 for 2 on the day with an RBI and a strikeout. He's ready to face the right-hander Crabtree. A little check swing out in front of the plate. Crabtree comes across, and Seabolt's able to wave Crabtree out of the way and make a strong throw and retire Johnson at first base on a close play. So Johnson's retired on the 2nd pitch he sees, 5-3. That'll bring De Leon to the plate. De Leon's 0 for 2 on the day.
I'll take a fastball for a strike. Appreciate Matt taking over for a second.
Absolutely.
85 pitches coming into the inning for Crabtree. We have 1 down in the bottom of the 6th. Breaking ball low. Count evens at 1-1.
Crabtree's asking where he missed on that. Down and away. The umpire motions.
1-1 to Crabtree, or from Crabtree, just misses low, 2-1. Bottom of the 6th inning here at Alumni Park in Ottawa. Southwestern holding on to a 2-1 lead. To De Leon, his fastball at the belt for a strike, 2-2. De Leon asking where that one was. Luis does have a home run and 19 runs batted in. His big series was that one against Oklahoma Wesleyan. He was on fire, came in with a home run, drove in at least 6 or 7. He's gonna hit one down the line, tailing away though, as it goes foul down the third base side. But anything over there right now just floats, fighting the win.
A quick glance out at the flagpole, it's hardly moving now, which we're very grateful.
2 balls and 2 strikes, 1 down. Bottom of the 6th inning. Pitch to De Leon. He's going to hit this one up the middle. It's going to be a diving effort at short from Sperling. Not enough. And De Leon will reach on the single with 1 out.
Yeah, nice job there by De Leon. Kind of stayed back, waited on that breaking ball. Took the pitch back up the middle. You know, that's the kind of pitch that if you don't wait on it, you try to get pull happy and try to pull that ball, it's just going to be a rollover ground ball to second base for an easy out.
Logan Zazaya hitting 8th today, at 3rd in the inning, 0 for 2. Rays do get the 1-out single from De Leon. They're going to throw it back to first, check on him over there. He's back in talk. Rays do have 2 stolen bases on the afternoon. First pitch to Zazai is going to hit him in the back, and that one's going to hurt.
Ouch.
But he'll take his base, and the Rays with runners at first and second with 1 out. Second hit by pitch batter for Crabtree. Brings up Zach Spradlin, singled in the 3rd, and then grounded to first base in the 4th.
So much for the wind. Momentarily
holding off. Mars at first and second for OU with 1 out. Spradlin at the plate, shows bunt, brings it back, and he'll take ball 1. And now some action down the first base side for Southwestern in the bullpen. One to Spradlin, shows bunt, and then he's going to take that one on the shoulder, and the bases are loaded with 1 out on back-to-back hit by pitches from Crabtree.
You know, and it really looked like there, you know, Crabtree was just trying to work that pitch. It was an off-speed pitch, kind of inside, and looked like it might have just lost his grip, and it sailed, and clearly no intent.
Now you bring Jonah Wiesner to the plate in a huge spot right now for OU in game 1 of this 3-game series against Southwestern. Braves trailing by 1.
Looks like Jacob Woodburn is warming for the Mound Builders.
Wiesner 0 for 3. Bases full of Braves. The bottom of the 6th inning, 1 down. Crabtree set, delivers, it's outside for ball 1. Wiesner in the 5th inning, line 1 to second base. It was actually a really nice play at second by Popenhagen. to slide over. That ball was knuckling and doing all kinds of stuff, able to take it out of the air.
I've noticed with Crabtree here in this inning in particular, with his motion, he's kind of flying open and everything's sailing into the right-handed batter's box.
1-0 pitch, fastball for a strike, 1-1.
He's not quite rotating over the top.
One count, bases loaded for OU, bottom of the sixth, trailing by 1. Jonah Wiesner at the plate. Breaking ball stays outside. It's 2-1. Crabtree at 96 pitches. Really done a nice job this afternoon for Southwestern.
Yeah, he's kind of handcuffed this high-powered Braves offense thus far.
2-1 count to Wiesner. Fastball misses outside, 3-1. Three-one count to Jonah Wiesner. 31 runs batted in on the year for him. 10 home runs. Right now he would take a single. Braves need 1 to tie. 3-1 on the way to Wiesner, outside, ball 4. And Ottawa ties this game up at 2 on the walk from Crabtree.
Good plate discipline there by Wiesner. Wasn't enticed to chase the pitch. And in particular there with Crabtree, the way he was pitching.
And that is going to do it, I believe, for Crabtree. This is the first or second mount, but I guess this would be the first one, huh? So we're going to go ahead and keep it here for now. But Ottawa able to get 2 hit-by pitches, then drawing the walk there on 5 pitches. It'll be Tyler Farnham to bat. He's 1 for 3. Singled back in the first inning.
They are going to.
That is going to be it. I'm really surprised. They are going to make the change. Face off against Farnham. We'll take a break. 2-1 lead or 2-2 ball game here in Ottawa between the Braves and Builders. The space is loaded with 1 out. When we come back, you'll listen to Braves baseball on KOFO.
My name is Jose Trejo. I'm a junior here at Ottawa University, and I'm currently studying exercise science. One of my favorite things about OU is that it's a small community, and coming from Western Kansas, where all there is small country towns, I felt right at home as everyone kind of just felt like family. It's a great community. It has a lot of support behind it, and most of the professors here are extremely well about getting you to understand the knowledge that they want you to understand.
Education for a lifetime at Ottawa University. To find out more, visit online at ottawa.edu.
Man, I slept.
New ZQuil Pure Z's Restorative Herbal Sleep is made for people who are tired of being tired.
I've never slept like this before. I've never woken up like this before.
A melatonin-free sleep aid made with a botanical blend that contains clinically studied and effective valerian root, hops, and passion flower, shown to help promote better restorative sleep. ZQuil Pure Z's Restorative Herbal Sleep. Sleep this good, feel this good. Available at retailers near you.
Welcome back. And Matt, give us a little information on our pitcher who's in right now.
Sure, it's number 9, Jacob Woodburn, a sophomore. He's had 12 appearances, started 3 games. Overall record is 1-1. Did throw a complete game, so he has a starter at times. 30 innings pitched, giving up 27 hits, 13 walks with 32 strikeouts, and a 5.64 ERA.
Crabtree leaves with going 5 1/3, 7 hits, 2 walks, 1 strikeout, 101 pitches. He is responsible for all 3 runners on base right now. But a huge situation here for Woodburn, hard-throwing righty, as he'll face off against Tyler Farnham here in just a second. A couple more warm-up pitches in for him. Little surprised to pull Crabtree, especially because of his success against the top of the OU lineup today. Specifically against Wiesner, Farnham, and Jeffers so far, which out of that group, only 2 base hits.
Right. Yeah, and it could be I don't know if it's necessarily pitch limit, but it could be, the coaches clearly know him better, and it could be, they've seen him start missing in that direction, and they know it's, it's a lost cause at that point.
2-2 score after the walk with the bases loaded to Wiesner. Still bases loaded with 1 out. First pitch to Farnham is a fastball for a strike. Woodburn, the 5'10" sophomore from Eureka, Kansas. And Ottawa is going to have a pinch runner now.
It's like number 14.
That'll be Dawson Dirks, 5'9" freshman from Barrington, Kansas. No balls and 1 strike to Farnham. One down, bottom of the 6th. Tied at 2. 0-1 delivery, fastball hit to left. Going back in left field is Breer. Dirks is going to tag up. He's coming to the plate. The throw's going to be cut off, and it's going to be a rundown. Run does score to make it 3-2. And he's going to be, looks to be safe. No, he's tagged at third as he was trying to take third base. And that's it for Ottawa in the inning as they take a 3-2 lead as they scored 2. So we'll go to the 7th. Braves up 3-2 over Southwestern. Let's Braves baseball on KOFO.
Sports, information, and entertainment in East Central Kansas. KOFO K279CS Ottawa, where keeping you informed comes first.
DQ presents. Picture this. You stand before the awe-inspiring new signature stack burger menu at DQ and your mouth wonders, where have you been all my life? That's 5 taste bud tempting cheeseburgers with 100% real seasoned beef. You peek at the loaded A1 stack burger with 2 premium sauces. Then the flamethrower stack burger with tongue-tingling jalapeno bacon. Then you realize moments like these are exactly why we have the DQ signature stack burger menu. DQ. Happy tastes good. Get it delivered at DQ.com.
If you came across someone struggling with hunger, how would you recognize them? Would you notice a 16-year-old boy who got his first job?
Not for extra spending money, but to help feed his little sisters?
Or a mother who's in between jobs and sometimes goes to bed hungry so her kids can have dinner? I am the 1 in 8 Americans who struggle with hunger. I am Hunger in America.
Hunger can be hard to recognize. Learn why at IamHungerInAmerica.org. Brought to you by Feeding America and the Ad Council.
Braves take the lead on 2 runs. They did get a hit. No errors, 2 left on base in the 6th inning, but only scored 2 runs there, Matt, with the bases loaded. And now Bone will actually lead off the next inning. Spradlin got hung up at third. This one popped up foul towards the softball field as leading it off is Tinsman.
Yeah, and if you're the Braves right there, you would like to have had a chance to get Bone to the plate there with runners in scoring position.
It'll be Norrell out for the 7th inning. Breaking ball low. Norrell coming into this inning with 88 pitches. Only took 10 pitches in the 6th. Tinsman RBI single in the 2nd. Struck out in the 4th, and a breaking ball makes it 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes as we start the 7th inning. Braves taking their first lead of the game. 1-2 pitch, strike 3 looking to Tinsman. That's 7 strikeouts for Norrell. Is that Copenhagen? Walked in the 2nd and grounded to first base. In the 4th as he takes a fastball for a strike, 0-1.
And you mentioned the 7 strikeouts. You know, I would have thought he might have only had 3 or 4. I mean, it's been
0-1 delivery. Fastball running into the hands, fouled back by Copenhagen. Oh, 2 from Norrell. Fastball. It's hit softly to short. This is going to be a tough play for Johnson. The throw is not going to be in time, and that's going to be, I believe, an error there, Matt.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see how they scored. It was a long run for Johnson to come in, and he was able to field it cleanly, and but the ball was bounced, and Bone was kind of handcuffed on it, wasn't able to dig it out.
Second time Copenhagen's reached base, so we turn it to the top of the Southwestern lineup for Sperling.
Looks like we're going to get a courtesy runner at first. Can't make out the numbers. The mound builders don't have numbers on the fronts of their jerseys.
Runner at first with 1 out. Top of the 7th. Norrell will throw back to first. Sperling is 0 for 3. A couple ground outs and a strikeout. First pitch to him, fastball, fouled at the plate. 0-1. Bray on deck for Southwestern, trailing by 1. Another runner at first. Check on the runner again. That was a good throw there from Norrell. Thought he had the runner. I believe that's number 5. It's either 5 or 6.
5 or 6.
Yeah, trying to. It's actually probably like 29 or something.
No,
like it was the other day.
No, it's got to be number 6.
Breaking ball that Norrell has Sperling well out in front. It's 0-2. Ethan Wyatt, a 5'9" junior from Hutch, is the courtesy runner at first base. 0-2 to Sperling. They're going to throw down to first to try and pick him off, but he gets back in time. Saw Sizemore get the back pick on Tuesday against St. Mary.
White's 5 out of 6 or 6 out of 7 on stolen bases.
Probably why Otto was checking on him. They're going to check on him again. Ball and 2 strikes to Sperling. Not letting White get off the bag too much over at first. 1-2 pitch. Hit hard and foul. Down the first base line.
Norrell's hoping for the ground ball double play here.
1-2 pitch, low, and Sizemore able to keep it in front of him. Count it 2-2.
Norrell says,
don't like that baseball.
Don't like that ball.
And there's Eric Reese still down there, hanging out down the first base line. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 down. Sperling at the plate. We're going to throw back to first again, and White back in time. Two count to Sperling. Norrell fires. Breaking ball going to hit. Braves are going to go to second, 4-1. Not a great throw. Johnson stayed on the bag. I believe he does get the force. He does, but unable to get the double play.
Yeah, Norrell just kind of turned and threw the ball.
Score that as a 1-6. Just never really got a good handle on that.
Yep. Sperling reaches on the fielder's choice.
Six fielder's choice. Brings up Bray. 2 down in the 7th. First pitch to Bray, a breaking ball well out in front for strike 1. Bray 0 for 3. Would like to avoid seeing Velez in this inning after his last 2. He had a single back in the 3rd and then a double in the 5th that he got all of on both those pitches. 0-1 pitch, low and outside. It's 1-1.
They did score that an error.
There was an error issued to Johnson. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 down. Top of the 7th inning. Sperling over at first after the fielder's choice. 1-1 delivery. It's going to be shot to second base, but Wiesner makes the grab to end the inning. So we'll go to the bottom of the 7th. OU 3, Southwestern 2. You're listening to Braves Baseball on KOFO.
You're always up for some fun with the family, so you order the essentials: a new board game, some baking supplies, and even a new projector for outdoor movie night. And with the Bank of America customized Cash Rewards credit card, you can choose to earn 3% cash back on online shopping, which could increase to up to 5.25% as a preferred rewards member. Rewards which you can put toward an extra treat that everyone will enjoy, like an old-fashioned popcorn machine. Visit bankofamerica.com/more rewarding and apply now. Copyright 2021 Bank of America Corporation.
Quality Structures is helping you build the rural American dream today. No more some days. Whether you're wanting a garage for your toys, a riding arena for your horses, or storage for your equipment, Quality Structures is there. Visit Quality Structures in Richmond or online at qualitystructures.com.
This is Walt Dangle of Dangle & Son Mortuary. We appreciate the people of Franklin County. We serve some of the nicest folks you would ever want to meet. Thank you. We appreciate your patronage. This is Dangle & Son setting the standard for funeral service.
Steven Norrell's gone 7 innings batted. As we say, he just battles through it. He's over 100 pitches, able to get out of that inning, facing just 4 batters. Now he needs his offense to give him a little insurance.
No, you're right. And, you know, no, it's not been a typical Steven Norrell day. Struggled a little bit with command. It's just been a little bit off, and you know, we're so used to seeing him so sharp in that first game, but you know, he stuck with it and battled with it, and you know, made big pitches when he needed to, and kept his team, you know, close until the offense could break out and you know, get the lead for him here as we head to the bottom of the 7th.
Bone, Jeffers, Sizemore due up for OU. It missed opportunity really for Ottawa to get Bone to the plate. The base is loaded. Some miscommunication on the base paths that cost them.
Yeah, just some maybe being a little too aggressive there, trying to get to third, not reading the baseball in front of yourself.
Bone will lead off. He's 1 for 1. Had a single in his last plate appearance. Swings over the top of a fastball from Woodward for strike 1. He was hit by a pitch in the 1st, intentionally walked in the 3rd, and then had that single in the 5th.
I think Bone would like to see that pitch again.
Behind in the count, 0-1. 0-1 delivery, another fastball. That one's right back up the middle. Another single for Bone. Reaches base for the 4th time.
It might have been the same pitch.
That one actually caught him really on the hands. Not often you can see one of those lifted out past the infield. And a pinch runner for Ottawa. That's going to be Zach Henry, who will come in for the Braves. 6'2" senior from Kent, Washington. Braves get another leadoff single. Is 3 of the last 4 innings, Braves have been able to get the leadoff hitter on. Jeffers singled back in the 5th. He is 1 for 3. Henry always a threat to steal, and they're going to throw back over to first.
You know, a lot of teams, when you make a courtesy run like that, especially in a situation with a bunting, it's just an automatic throw to first, hoping the batter is going to tip if you've got a bunt play on or not.
They're going to throw back again on Henry. Henry with 6 stolen bases. He's 6 for 6 on the year. Stands at first base, nobody out. Bottom of the 7th. Ottawa up 3-2 on Southwestern, game 1 of the 3-game series. Play a doubleheader tomorrow. Jeffers at the plate. And time is called as Woodburn took 3 or 4 peeks over at first base.
Well, not a huge lead at first. Respectable, but not super aggressive.
First pitch from Woodburn at the belt for a strike. Like to add at least one insurance as they have Velez, Merriweather, and Crabtree due up in the 8th. Just don't feel great pitching to Velez right now.
Right, he's seeing the ball well.
0-1 delivery, runner going. That one's going to be hit to center. It's a base hit. As luckily that one drops in front of the center fielder, Bray. And that could have been 2 for Southwestern. But luckily that ball dipping enough to get the single and everyone moves up.
Yeah, and that's a tough ball to read because it was hit on such a line. And the center fielder was playing a little bit shallow anyway. But a good job there to read that ball down.
Runners at first and second for OU with no outs as they start the inning with 2 singles, one from Bone, one from Jeffers. Sizemore to the plate. Shows bunt, brings it back, takes ball 1. Doubled back in the 4th, came around to score. Last at bat in the 5th, he forced out to 3rd. Seabold stepped on the bag. 1-0 the count. Pitch to Sizemore, and he'll show bunt and bring it back again. Ball 2.
Interesting. Jeffers appears to have the playbook doubling as a belt buckle.
That's kind of the thing now. I see a couple Braves players with that. He doesn't wear it until he's on the base pass. Keeps it in that back pocket. 2-0 delivery, showing bunt. Great bunt down the 3rd base line. Is it going to stay fair? No, just drifts off the line from Sizemore. Count at 2-1.
It was a good effort there.
Look on the year, Sizemore has not dropped a sacrifice bunt this year. 2 balls and 1 strike to the 5-hitter Sizemore. Rays do have runners at first and second. 2-1 delivery, he'll show bunt, drop it to the left side. Third baseman up with it. Throw is in time, low to the left side. Nice grab by Copenhagen, but the moves the runners up to second and third with 1 out.
Yeah, nice work there by Sizemore, getting that bunt down. You know, at that point in that situation, you don't have to be perfect with it because you're not bunting for a base hit. You're just trying to advance the runners. The main thing is get the ball in play and not directly back to the pitcher.
Carson Johnson to the plate with runners at second and third and 1 down in the bottom of the 7th.
Looks like the infield is in the middle and even at the corners.
Johnson 1 for 3, has an RBI today, and he'll take a slider for a strike. That RBI single back in the 4th cut it to a 2-1 ball game before Ottawa added 2 more in the 6th to take the 3-2 lead. I feel like Johnson's been put in this situation a lot over the past 2 games with runners in scoring position, and again, it's big and bad for him. 0-1 pitch to Johnson, shot to the right side. That's a base hit. That'll score at least 1. They're going to send the runner home, and Merriweather unable to come up with it. Braves will score 2. on the 2 RBI single for Carson Johnson.
Yeah, nice job there by Johnson. Kind of got jammed, but was strong enough to serve that ball into right field. And Merriweather out there, for whatever reason, just wasn't able to get a field it cleanly, and it kicked away and allowed the second run to score.
It looked like Braves were sending Jeffers the whole way. There was no slow up whatsoever. And the Braves with some insurance going by 5-2. Still with only 1 down in the inning. Johnson at first base. The runner going, the throw down. That's not going to be in time. Johnson still second.
Good slide there.
De Leon taking the whole way. Really good throw, too, from Tinsman. Just a better slide from Johnson.
Yes.
See Jeremy Husband warming up for OU.
Just noticed the action down there.
Luis De Leon behind in the count 0-1. A 1 delivery from Woodburn, breaking ball for a strike. That is right on the black of the plate, and it's behind in the count at 0-2. De Leon singled and scored back in the 6th. He is 1 for 3. Opportunity to get a RBI right here. 0-2 pitch, breaking ball, just missing outside. Had De Leon frozen.
Yeah, that pitch just danced around the corner of the plate.
1 ball and 2 strikes to De Leon. Johnson at second after the 2 RBI single, and then taking second base as he stole it on the first pitch to De Leon. 1-2 on the way, and that one's inside. Down at 2-2.
Tinsman working hard behind the plate today.
Two balls, 2 strikes, 1 down, bottom of the 7th. The Braves have added 2, so they lead 5-2. Two pitch, outside, ball 3. Full count, 1 down in the 7th. Braves with Johnson standing at second base. De Leon at the plate. Zaya on deck. Three-two pitch, high. Oh, they're going to say strike 3 as he goes down looking.
Pitch looked to be a little bit up, maybe.
First strikeout for Woodburn. A big strikeout as well, as he's unable to move the runner over to third. We up to Logan Zazaya. Keep this inning going for OU with 2 down.
Sun's beginning to, with it pop out, is beginning to be a bit of an issue for the right side of the infield and the right fielder.
Zaya is 0 for 2, but he was hit by a pitch in his last plate appearance. Came around to score the tying run. Takes breaking ball inside for ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes.
While the sun might be a problem for the fielders, we are very happy for it.
What a delivery. This one's going to be roped to left. That's going to drop for a base hit. They're going to send Johnson home, and he's going to score easily. And Ottawa goes up by 4 on the RBI single by Logan Zazaya.
Yeah, good piece of hitting again there by Zazaya to hammer that ball into left field, and there was no stopping. He was going to score from second, or try to score from second. That's the value of running hard on contact.
3 runs in the inning scored by OU, and They lead it 6-2. Bottom of the 7th. And it hasn't had to be the long ball today for the Braves. They've come up with some clutch 2-out hits.
Yeah, we talked about it in pregame a little bit with the wind blowing in, especially from left and left center. Braves were probably going to have to score runs in some other ways.
Josiah with a nice lead over at first. He's running on the pitch, breaking ball, and he'll easily get to second on the stolen base.
That was a great pitch to run on as well. That slow breaking ball. Have a ball escape from the bullpen.
Take a second. Spradlin singled in the 3rd and was hit by a pitch in the 6th. He is 1 for 2. Fastball, or breaking ball, excuse me, low from Woodburn. 2-0. Wind, gust. Don't feel as much of the north as we did earlier, so I don't hate it. Don't love it, but I can deal with it. 2 balls and no strikes to Zach Spradlin. We used to have a runner at second base. Breaking ball in there, first strike, 2-1. Count, 2 down, bottom of the 7th. Braves have added 3 more. And Spradlin takes another breaking ball, this time for a strike, and he's behind it too. Count goes even at 2-2. Woodburn 19 pitches. 17 of those in this inning. Only needed 2 to get out of that jam back in the 6th. 2-2 to Spradlin, another breaking ball, swings at it. Oh, and he does get a piece.
Yeah, just foul tipped that just enough.
Josiah standing at second, had an RBI single and then stole second base. All these stolen bases for OU happening on the first pitch too, kind of out waiting around.
Probably something in the scouting report that said
a lot of breaking balls on the first pitch. 2-2 delivery, another breaking ball hit to right. That ball tailing down, and Merriweather over to his right makes the grab. That ends it, but Ottawa adds 3 more, and now lead 6-2 over Southwestern as we go to the 8th here in Ottawa. You'll listen to Braves baseball on KOFO.
DQ presents. Picture this. You stand before the awe-inspiring new signature stack burger menu at DQ, and your mouth wonders, where have you been all my life? That's 5 taste bud tempting cheeseburgers with 100% real seasoned beef. You peek at the loaded A1 stack burger with 2 premium sauces. Then the flamethrower stack burger with tongue-tingling jalapeno bacon. Then you realize moments like these are exactly why we have the DQ signature stack burger menu. DQ. Happy tastes good. Get it delivered at DQ.com.
Man, I slept.
New ZQuil Pure Z's Restorative Herbal Sleep is made for people who are tired of being tired.
I've never slept like this before. I've never woken up like this before.
A melatonin-free sleep aid made with a botanical blend that contains clinically studied and effective valerian root, hops, and passion flower, shown to help promote better restorative sleep. ZQuil Pure Z's Restorative Herbal Sleep. Sleep this good, feel this good. Available at retailers near you.
Norrell will come out for the 8th inning. He'll face Velez. Want to let everyone know the Ottawa University dance team winners of the 2022 NDA National Championship in the NAI team performance. So congratulations to them. That is their 2nd national title. They captured the 2014 NDA National Championship. So that happening out in Daytona, Florida, which I assume is much warmer than here. Congratulations to them.
I wonder if they were performing at the Ocean Center.
I wouldn't shock me. That's where they did the pep rally for the NAI football national championships not too long ago. It's where they do from the Netflix show Cheer.
Yes.
Velez takes first pitch, fastball for a strike, and then looks at another one for a ball as the count evens at 1-1. Velez has come away with base hits his last 2 plate appearances, a single in the 3rd and a double in the 5th. 1-1 pitch, jams him on the inside, popped up to Bone at first. And Ottawa able to retire the dangerous Velez.
The Ocean Center also home to the CBI men's basketball championships this year.
I like that they do that all in one spot now. I feel like that's especially for that one. For the NIT, you want to give teams the opportunity to host, but for the CBI, just all do it in one location. You don't have to travel all over the U.S. for that.
Ocean Center's a nice place, right across the street from Big Hilton. Stayed in many times.
Probably wish you were there right now.
Watching basketball. Yes.
Merriweather takes slider well outside, gets by Sizemore. It's 1-0. Merriweather singled in the 2nd and came around to score, but flew out in the 3rd and struck out in the 5th as he is 1 for 3. Chop foul towards the Ottawa dugout, 1-1. Morrell starts this inning, 107 pitches. And time called at the plate. Didn't see if it was batter or umpire who called that.
I think batter asked.
1-1 delivery, breaking ball, foul back. It's 1-2.
Braves are double barrel down in the bullpen now. The right-hander Reese and the left-hander husband.
Did see Austin Skellhorn on Tuesday for an inning. 1-2 pitch, just misses low with the fastball. And ever since he's tried to go to the fastball for a strikeout pitch, just to seem a little more in control, at least the 2nd and 3rd times through the lineup. 2-2. Just missing outside. Did he check his swing? He did. And count full. A 6-2 lead for the Braves. Top of the 8th inning. 1 down for Southwestern. Fastball, breaking ball. It's going to get Merriweather to go around. It's going to be a tough play at first, but it's made. Sizemore takes his time and throws out Merriweather at first base.
Sizemore did a really nice job there. There's the initial reaction and natural human reaction is to panic when that ball gets kicked kind of around, and Sizemore was reaching for it with his hand. Feel like you have to rush to get that ball, but you've got 90 feet. It's like buys you a couple seconds to get the ball and make a good throw.
We bring up Crabtree, who looks at a ball outside, 1-0. One ball, no strikes, 2 down. Crabtree 1 for 2. Breaking ball, it stays a little high. It's 2-0. Pitch, swinging strike from Crabtree out in front for that fastball anticipated a little early. It's 2-1. Eight strikeouts on the evening for Morrell. This one's chopped to third. Zazaya throw was low, snagged by Bone at first on the hop. And that does it for Southwestern in the top of the 8th as Ottawa comes to the plate in the bottom, leading 6-2. You're listening to Braves Baseball on KOFO.
Advent Health Ottawa invites you to Walk-In Wednesdays, a weekly hiring event from 10 to noon at 1302 South Main. They're currently looking for RNs, clinical and non-clinical support, and entry-level staff. Visit careers.adventhealth.com/Ottawa for details. Advent Health Ottawa is an equal opportunity employer.
Hi, everybody. This is Denny Matthews, the voice of the Royals. Don't miss a game, home or away, this year. Keep it locked onto your source for information and entertainment. And Royals baseball in East Central Kansas, 1220 and 103.7 FM, KOFO.
Police officers know it only takes a few seconds of someone texting and driving for things to go terribly wrong. That's why officers are increasing enforcement of texting and driving laws. So put your phone down when driving, or be prepared for the consequences. You drive, you text, you pay. Paid for by NHTSA.
New pitcher for the Builders is going to be number 55, Justin Lamash, a sophomore from Pratt, Kansas, transfer from Pratt Community College. And as we'll take a look at his numbers on the year, really didn't think Woodburn pitched that poorly. Maddie, was kind of got unfortunate with some hits that got through the infield, but hey, able to come out of that bases loaded, only giving up 1 run, and then Ottawa able to add 3 in the last inning.
Yeah, no, Woodburn did fine, and he was around the plate and challenged the hitters, but the Braves hitters just put better swings on the ball and made things happen for sure.
Lamash, 23 and a third innings pitched, 25 strikeouts, it's a 3.09 ERA. Really hasn't given up much all year. 18 hits, 8 earned runs, just 7 walks to those 25 strikeouts, but has been prone to giving up the long ball. He's given up 5 home runs this year, as he will face Jonah Wiesner to lead off the 8th inning for OU, leading by 4, 6-2. We'll be back at Alumni Park Tuesday. We will bring you Ottawa versus Avila at 2 o'clock. As of right now, Matt, only a 65% chance of thunderstorms, so, at least it'll be 77.
That's right.
Supposedly. So far the dates I've chosen this year have backfired a lot. So hopefully Great Bend's a little different if we could get there. First pitch from Lamash, fastball for a strike.
Now, I'm not worried about the Tuesday. Between now and then, there's a lot of stuff that happens. I wasn't expecting to wake up this morning with a skiff of snow.
Or sleet on your windshield. Yes. 0-1 pitch is outside of 1-1. Wiesner 0 for 3, but did pick up an RBI with the walk with the bases loaded back in the 6th.
I remember a few years ago, we had the first 3 Sundays of April. It snowed. The Braves were home for games.
1-1 pitch. Inside for a strike. 1-2. Wiesner, a little peek back on that one. Next KOFO broadcast will bring the Royals to you tomorrow at 3:10. 1-2 pitch, foul back to the netting, 2-2.
Nice debut yesterday for Bobby Witt Jr.
How about Zach Greinke, though? Just a few years later.
Crafty as always.
That slider is just, so difficult to hit. He hides the ball so well.
And I love the fact that he throws anywhere between 50 and 90.
1-2 to Wiesner. Curveball that stays high. It's 2-2.
Another thing I've noticed with Greinke over the last probably 5 years is that he just is having fun for the most part.
Won't smile a whole lot out there on the mound.
Nope. All business.
2-2 count to Wiesner to lead off the 8th. 2-2 delivery. This one's hit high and deep to right. Merriweather going back to the wall. It's gone. Jonah Wiesner leaves the yard as Ottawa finally rides the jet stream out to right. And they go up by 5, 7-2.
Yeah, that ball was left up and was launched up in the air. And, when it first left the bat, I wasn't sure that it was going to get out. And based on the way that Merriweather was kind of tracking, I thought it was going to get to the fence, but the wind kept pushing it, and the wind direction right now is blowing directly out to right.
Ottawa, we've been held in check with the long ball today. Finally gets a hold of one. It's for Wiesner. That's his 11th home run of the season. This one's going to be shot to right, but it's going to get out of play from Farnham.
Matt Stats says that launch angle was about 57 degrees.
That's Matt Stats, not. Farnham with a sac fly RBI in the 6th inning. 0-1 pitch to Farnham. It's hit right back up the middle for a base hit. That'll drop. Rays started the 8th inning just like they did the 7th in their first 2 hitters with base hits.
Nice job by Farnham.
And now Holland Bone, 2 for 2. Has been on base all 4 times. Intentionally walked once, hit by a pitch. And here we go.
Yeah.
Say the runway is open if he wants to swing away here. Not sure he'll see a strike though. First pitch to him, runner going. The throw down to second. Not going to be in time. Stolen base for Farnham.
Bone takes the strike.
Not sure he wanted to.
No.
7-2 advantage to the Braves, and he's asking for a new bat. Oh, they are going to intentionally walk him. Excuse me, I thought he was asking for a new bat. They are going to walk him again, and
no, sir, we've seen enough. Put you on, big fella.
he took that strike a little better than they liked. So.
Yes.
I mean, I just can't remember a time over the last couple of years where teams have done this to any Ottawa. I mean, you can maybe there were some times maybe Willie Estrada or even Kratzenberg maybe last year when he was on his run.
Right.
Aaron Marshall as well,
Yes.
another hitter, but this is on a different level. On another, that's the 2nd intentional walk issued to Bone today, and runners at 1st and 2nd, nobody out. Bottom of the 8th, Braves up 7-2. Bunt drop to the left side. This is perfect bunt by Jeffers, and they are going to get him at first as the runners move to 2nd and 3rd.
Close play there for sure at first. Jeffers gets down the line well. And the third baseman, Siebold, had to charge and make a strong throw, but we've seen Siebold today. He's got plenty of arm. That's for sure, big arm.
Siebold, the junior from Wichita, transfer from Newman, has done a really nice job defensively. 1 down, runners at 2nd and 3rd for OU. Sizemore at the plate. First pitch to him, this one's fouled back. Oh, as we eat the turf.
Couple pieces of rubber pellet. Souvenir you can take home from the ballpark.
You might not get a baseball. Sizemore behind in the count at 0-1. Sack bunt in the 7th. 0-1 delivery, breaking ball high, 1-1.
I will say this, it's quite a collection in the Braves bullpen.
It's a lot of movement down there. You got, I think, 6 or 8 total. At one point, they had 2 guarding to make sure the baseball didn't get past. Of course, they did not work. Breaking their fastball inside. It's 2-1 to Sizemore.
2 catchers, 2 pitchers, 2 coaches, a guard, and a faux batter.
That's right. 2 balls, 1 strike, 1 down, runners at 2nd and 3rd for OU. Started the inning off with a solo home run from Jonah Wiesner, trying to add to their 5-run lead. This one again fouled back to the netting, and Lamache is not messing around. He's throwing strikes.
Yeah.
Ottawa's been able to catch a couple in this inning, but
yeah, challenging the hitters for sure. And you like that if you're coming out of the pen.
Two balls, 2 strikes. Delivery from Lamache, breaking ball. This one's hit hard to left. That one going back, and it's going to land in front of the left fielder. Both runs are going to score. Bone had a tremendous jump and a Two RBI double, for Nicholas Sizemore, and the Braves add two more to go up 9-2.
Yeah, that ball just got hammered in. If it wasn't for the fact that the wind was kind of blowing in and knocked it down, that ball had a chance to maybe get off the wall, if not over the wall. But instead it turns into a one out, 2 RBI double.
Carson Johnson, who gave Ottawa some insurance in the 7th with this 2 RBI single. I'll take a fastball low.
Looks like courtesy runner, number 7.
Brad Grant out as the courtesy runner for OU. One-0 pitch. This one's hit to center field. Center fielder going back on it is Bray. He'll make the grab. Tagging up from second is Grant, came into pinch run, and he'll easily make it to third on the hard hit ball to center by Johnson.
A good piece of running there by Grant, recognizing that ball was going to be caught, but it was carrying the center fielder away from the infield, and he could get back and get tagged and advance and turn that into a productive out.
Brings up Luis De Leon. Johnson has actually hit in the last 3 innings. Him and De Leon both here. It's always a good sign. You can get to the plate in 3 straight innings.
Yes. Some action in the Mound Builders bullpen.
Fastball to De Leon for a strike, who went down looking in the 7th. Did have a single back in the 6th. Other thing to think about here, I believe if Ottawa can add 3 more before this inning, I believe it is over.
I believe you're right, yes.
0-1 pitch. This one's hit. Popped up in the infield. 3 Builders running towards it with the grab made by the second baseman, Popperhagen, and that does it for OU in the inning, but they get 3 more as they get the solo shot from Wiesner and a 2 RBI single from Sizemore. We'll head to the top of the 9th as we'll see if it's Stephen Arell or if someone else comes down to close it out for OU. You're listening to Braves Baseball on KOFO.
DQ presents How to Know If Spring Has Sprung. Step 1, stop by DQ and order from the new Spring Treat Collection. Step 2, grab a fruity blast dip cone, poolside punch, twisty misty, s'more shake, or any of the colorful treats at DQ. Step 3, declare spring has indeed sprung and repeat steps 1 and 2 all season long. You know how to do it. So get your spring started today with the new Spring Treat Collection only at DQ. Happy tastes good.
The KOFO Sports Guide is the best way for you to follow your favorite high school or Ottawa University teams throughout the year. Football, basketball, soccer, and wrestling, baseball and tennis, track, golf, softball, and more. Pick up your free KOFO Sports Guide at Ottawa Bike and Trail, Franklin County Attorney's Office, Beanie's Body Shop and Repair, Primetime Grill at Fusion Alley, and Crown Realty, Ottawa. You can also find the KOFO Sports Guide online at KOFO.com.
Play ball! Welcome back as Jeremy Husband will come in to close the door here for Ottawa, leading 9-2 in the 9th inning. And Matt, tell us a little bit about Jeremy this year. Sorry about that. Let's head it over to you. Let's take a look at how Husband's done. Well, first off, let's look at Stephen Darrell. 8 innings pitched, 6 hits, 2 runs, 2 earned, 2 walks, 8 strikeouts, and was really a machine over the last 4 or 5 innings. He faced the minimum over the last 5 innings 4 times. As we'll take a look here at Husband as he steps in for his 16th appearance. He's gone 18 innings with a 4.50 ERA, 23 strikeouts to just 8 walks. Husband, the left-hander. First pitch from him inside, as he will face Seabolt, Breer, and Tinsman. One ball and no strikes. Braves lead by 7. Top of the 9th inning. This one's hit off the end of that. Almost catches Breer in the on-deck circle. Yeah. One ball, one strike. Leadoff hitter for Southwestern in the 9th inning. 1-1 delivery, a breaking ball that just misses the outside corner, 2-1. Two-one pitch, hit right back to Husband. This is going to be backhanded by Wiesner at second. Turns and throws to first, not in time. What an effort from Wiesner. Had to leap and make the throw away from his body. Almost gets Seabolt, but it'll be a single.
Yeah, nice, really nice effort there by Wiesner to go behind second base and field that ball. And a really smart play by Husband there. He stuck his left hand up as if he was going to try to flag it as it went by, and then thought better of it on a cold day.
Have a final out in McPherson. Huge win for the Bulldogs as they knock off Oklahoma Wesleyan 2-1 in game one. Husband starts out with a breaking ball for strike one to Breer. Looks like Escobar, who stays undefeated. He's now 7-0 on the year for McPherson. 0-1 delivery. Fastball that's fouled off the pole. 0-2. Breer 0 for 2. Did reach on a hit by pitch in the 4th. Was thrown out trying to steal. 0-2 pitch. That's two-seam fastball running away, misses outside.
What was our game time temperature, Casey?
46.
So it's warmed to 53.
Doesn't feel that way. 1-2 pitch, fastball that Breer goes after, and Husband gets his first strikeout.
Some high heat up in the eyes.
Brings up Tinman. Struck out looking in the 7th. Did have an RBI single back in the 2nd inning, which the Builders held that lead up until the 6th inning. And we do have a pinch hitter.
Number 38, Matthew Henneman. Hennon.
Freshman infielder from Denver, Colorado, is a transfer from Eastern Arizona Community College. Nice job alerting the umpire before getting in there.
Yeah.
Make sure he gets into the scorebook. One down, top of the 9th, runner at first base for Southwestern. Braves up by 7. Hennon at the plate, swings at a fastball. Strike one. Husband finding a little extra on these last 2 fastballs.
Yeah, they look good.
Oh, 1 from Husband. Tried to go with a breaking ball, just stayed a little high. Count evens at 1-1. One count to Hennon. This one's going to be chopped to third. Whereas it's only going to be a play. They're going to go to second and get the force. Great throw from Zazaya to find Wiesner. And that goes down as a fielder's choice for Hennon.
Yeah, smart play. Really the only play on the ball that was hit that softly. No chance to come across the diamond at first.
Another pinch hitter. That's going to be Ethan White, the freshman. I apologize, the junior from Hutchinson. And we also have a pinch runner. It'll be Jacoby Foster, who pinch ran earlier in the game. White hitting .274, has 2 home runs, 10 runs batted in on the season. His first plate appearance.
We saw the pinch hitter for the catcher and then the pinch runner for the pinch hitter of the catcher.
And they're going to throw it over to the first. No one's covering, though. And he's going to be called for the balk. But he threw the ball. I thought the rule now was if you... Now they're going to say Bone was not near the base pad. And it is a block issued to... Runner at second for the Builders. 2 down, top of the 9th. First pitch is going to be in there for a strike. The breaking ball from Husband. 0-1.
Good pitch there by Husband after issuing the balk right back at him.
Wyatt at the plate. Runner at second for the Builders. Another breaking ball for a strike from Husband. And Braves 1 strike away from picking up the win. No balls and 2 strikes. 9-2 OU lead. 0-2 from Husband. Swinging strike 3. As Ottawa picks up win number 29 on the year and wins game 1 in the series. As they go to 29-5 on the year. They go to 17-3 in the KCAC. Final score, Ottawa 9, Southwestern 2. We'll take a break. You're listening to Ottawa Braves Baseball on KOFO.
The boys in blue are back on KOFO for the 2022 season. Thanks to our title sponsor of Royals Baseball, State Farm agent Ryan Disbro, and our other game sponsors, you'll hear all the action at the K and on the road when your Kansas City Royals take the field.
Tomorrow, Game 2 of the Major League Baseball season as the Royals are back in action at Kauffman Stadium against the Cleveland Guardians. Join us at 2:30 on the Royals Baseball Network.
Together Royal. Enjoy the game on your home for Royals Baseball, 1220 at 103.7 FM KOFO. Have you ever thought about why listening to the radio is better for you than spending all your time staring at your phone? We are hands-free, so in the car, you can keep your eyes on the road, where they should be. We don't need your personal information, so you don't have to worry about spam from us. And all you have to do is listen, not waste your time scrolling through an endless sea of recipes, memes, and cat videos. Radio, the original social media, and your source for information and entertainment at 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
When you have an emergency, who do you call? 911. What do you do if you're unable to speak during your emergency? You text to 911. Franklin County Emergency Communications Center has recently added text to 911 technology as part of the new 911 phone system. Cell phone users can use their phone messaging system to text 911 to contact local dispatch. Phones must have a text or data plan in order to use this service, and phones in roaming mode, text apps, or apps messaging services cannot use this feature. It is important to note, dispatch is unable to determine your location while using this service, so always know your location and include that in your initial text. Remember, if you're able to place a voice call, we're able to help you more quickly. But in the event you are unable to speak, text to 911 will still allow us to get the information we need. Call if you can, text if you can't. For more information, go to kansas911.org or 911.gov. This message has been brought to you by the Franklin County Emergency Communications Center and KOFO.
Welcome back. Final score, Ottawa 9, Southwestern 2 as Stephen Norrell gets the win. 8 innings pitched for Norrell. 6 hits, 2 runs, 2 earned, 2 walks, 8 strikeouts on 116 pitches. Norrell goes to 6-1 on the year as we bring Matt back on as we wait for a couple players to pop on over and talk to us real quick after the Game 1 win as the Braves, Matt, improved to 29-5. A little bit of a slow start, maybe a little bit of the weather, or just a matter of, just we're getting to that point in the year where every game is going to be tight. And Ottawa trailed 2-1 going into the 6th inning, able to score 2 there, and then kind of exploded after that.
Yeah, and it's one of the first, I don't want to say first cold weather games, but the last couple games have been nice for the weekend, and a slow start midweek, or had a big midweek game. A big offensive explosion, and you knew the mound builders were going to come out and play hard, and Crabtree did a nice job of keeping the Braves hitters off balance, and Ottawa looked uncomfortable at the plate for the first couple innings, but Norrell was maybe not his sharpest at that point, but the Braves grounded out and continued to put pressure on, and Norrell gutted it out and battled on the mound. Didn't have his best stuff maybe today, but was able to keep the Braves close and give the offense a chance to break through.
Carson Johnson, who finished 2 for 4 on the day, came up with 3 RBI. Braves able to take that lead for good in the 6th inning as Jonah Wiesner was walked home after the hit by pitch as well. So an RBI walk home and then a sacrifice fly from Tyler Farnham gave the Braves that 3-2 lead going into the 6th inning. We'll take one more break, and hopefully we'll have some players when we come back. Listen to Braves baseball on KOFO.
Elder abuse, neglect, and exploitation comes in many forms. Elder abuse is taking money or valuable items, pushing, shoving, or leaving bruises. It's leaving the elderly unattended or without food when they cannot care for themselves. If you know or suspect an elderly person is being abused physically, emotionally, sexually, or financially, call the Kansas Adult Protective Services Hotline at 1-800-922-5330. Elder Kansans deserve honor and respect, not abuse. Remember, elder abuse is a crime. Sponsored by the Kansas Department for Aging and Disability Services and aired in cooperation with the station.
Local radio continues to stand out among all audio platforms. Why? Because local radio broadcasters are one of you. Members of the community who see, care about, and understand what's going on in our hometowns. Local radio supports businesses and schools while also providing breaking news and weather, plus local events coverage and entertainment. Staying connected to our communities is at the heart of what we do. Trusted, accessible, free. Kansas broadcasters remain focused on you.
Braves win it 9-2 as they go to 29-5 on the season. They will play 2 more against Southwestern tomorrow, starting with an 11 a.m. first pitch in Game 1, followed by Game 2 to start 30 minutes after that. Our next broadcast for Ottawa Braves baseball will be Tuesday at 2 p.m. as they will play host to the Avila Eagles here at Alumni Park. Again, we want to thank Carson Johnson back at the station. Of course, Matt Kincaid to my left for just showing up today and gutting it out through this weather. Hopefully we're going to turn the corner here in the next couple of days. But Ottawa coming out with a big win and continuing to stay on that top spot in the KCAC.
Yep, great job today by the Braves, and always good to be at the ballpark, even though it was a little bit windy and a little bit chilly. Braves heated up their bats in the last 2 or 3 innings and secured the win.
We will go ahead and wrap it up here from Alumni Park. Next baseball action you'll actually hear on KOF is tomorrow at 3:10 for Royals baseball. So we'll have that one live for you, and then we'll see you Tuesday for OU baseball here at 2 p.m. You've been listening to Ottawa Braves baseball on KOFO and 1220, 103.7 FM. You've been listening to Casey Weeder and Matt Kincaid live from Alumni Park. Have a wonderful evening, everybody.
We hope you enjoyed this broadcast of Ottawa University Braves baseball on KOFO. Brought to you by